Collective, I'm here for your full moon reading. The full moon is on the 6th, takes place a little bit after midnight, okay? A little bit after midnight Eastern Standard Time if you're on the Eastern Seaboard in the U.S., all right? It is a powerful one. It is across the Aries and Libra cusp, Aries and Libra signs, okay? Middle decan of Libra, about 16 degrees, okay? It's going to probably challenge those born in other cardinal signs, all right, or with a sun, moon, rising in cardinal placements, especially in the middle decan of Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer, okay? If you have any placements near there, sun, moon, rising, or a stellium, it would affect you the most, okay? Challenge-wise, okay? These challenges can come from within, without, or from other energies, other people. Jupiter is in close proximity to the sun, as is Chiron, the wounded healer, all right? So there, and it's like this wounding or this teaching or this lesson or this thing that's going on in Aries is very, very large, even larger because it's like made bigger by Jupiter's presence, which Jupiter expands anything it touches, okay? And right now it's expanding the sun. Can be incredibly lucky, especially for healing, but there is a wound attached to it somehow, and it's almost, I don't want to say relishing that wound, but not hiding from the wound. That's going to be especially important to the challenges that we face. And when there's a full moon in Libra, we get up the signs of balance, the signs of the scales, partnership, equality, justice, things of this nature, all right? It's associated with a lunar mansion, associated with a doorway, an opportunity, okay? There might be something unexpected about that opportunity. There may be something challenging about that opportunity, okay? There is a grand trine in the sky, which is a point of ease between Saturn and Mars and the South Node, okay? Kind of saying that action as to old structures, old ways might be a point of ease. Whether you should take those old actions or the solar power that's reflected onto the moon at this time is telling you to do something else, is going to be a very personal matter for every single one of you. And obviously I don't have all your charts, so I'm just going to go off the main lunar chart that I have. All right, there are some hot spots. There's a hot spot in Leo. There's some hot spots in Sagittarius as well. And then the general just planetary aspects. Can you move just a little bit? I just need you to move just a little bit right there. The general planetary aspects, okay? I'm going to start off with Aries. I'm going to use some oracles. I'm probably going to add a little bit more to the introduction, all right? So definitely make sure you check that, and then you can cross-watch or check your sun, moon, rising, stellium, Venus, whatever you like to check, okay? We're getting ready to start a series of eclipses, so whatever is occurring now could be tied to the new moon, all right, which was, I believe, on the 21st off the top of my head. In Aries at 0 degrees, okay, which I went into great explanation on. All right, you are popping here with the element of air and the queen of earth, okay. I do feel like Aries, you're going to have a very powerful presence at this time. That may be a challenge for some people, okay, a challenge, but you are being called to recognize a wound and to help heal, to use your body, your soul, your mind. There's some excellent energy between Pluto and Mercury at this time as well that I think will be helpful to you, all right? As well as to, let me just take a look at the chart here. Pluto is in challenge to Mercury, the mind. So there could be some controlling messages or some sort of people that are like either trying to control somehow, okay? This seems to be in your avenues of income, all right, or related to things that we value or income sources, all right? And how it plays out for each one of you is going to be different, but if you're dealing with somebody that has a sun, moon, rising that's near the Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, or you do, you know, you can look to those areas of your chart to how you may be being called to transform rather to challenge, how to speak rather than to control, and things of this nature that might be of importance to you now, okay? Let me just pull a deck that I want to use. I'm going to pull a quick 5-card spread. Actually, I'm going to pull I'm going to pull a 6-pointed star today, okay? I do feel like there's a lot of messages coming in, okay? You pulled with the Moose and you pulled with the Rider, okay? We also have a Queen of Earth. Some of you may be dealing with somebody that is a Taurus or of other earth energy here, okay? There's a lot of energy, positive energy, especially because the ruler of Taurus is in Taurus in your second house for income, all right? But there's some sort of transformation that's necessary in this regard, or there's some sort of challenges coming from Pluto and other areas to this chart. However, you know, with Saturn in the background in your 12th house, you may be doing a lot of planning in the background, a lot of planning in secret, a lot of restructuring of things, and that might be as to your own mind, body, spirit here. And I see like positive indicators for you to do that because of sextiles between Saturn and the North Node and these energies that are going on there, okay? Now, there may be unexpected sources of new income, and some of you may be dealing with a female figure of particularly importance to you, okay? And avenues of income right now for one reason or another here, okay? I see symbiotic energy. That could be you, all right? But there's definitely some premium energy here, okay? Some of it's for new ideas. Some of it's for new ways of making money, making income, and things that you value. Your ideas about what you value in this regard. You're starting off here with the Emperor. I love it. And the King of Wands. 6 of Cups. The 8 of Swords and the Devil. Okay. Some heavy shit right there. I feel like there's something going on with a contract, possibly that you're going to be rejecting, or something here in the background here going on. There may be more than one. I see that you're in this Emperor role, possibly because you've been dealing with somebody else, or you were acting in this King of Wands role and unsure or uncertain of something, possibly because it was dealing with something nostalgic from the past or a new connection. Some of you could be dealing with somebody else with a lot of fire in their chart, okay? There's a thing about not trapping yourself, okay? Because this is a time of freeing yourself, okay? It's also a time for balance with others, but it's what kind of balance can you put up with? What kind of agreements can you put up with going forward? What will you not put up with, okay? Balance of self and others, all right? Give me this, yeah. All right, some of you, this may come out in a love vibe way. I mean, you have like incredible energies for that, all right? Right now, especially, but there may be challenges romantically for one reason or another, okay? What is this 8 of Swords? Okay, this 8 of Swords, when I asked, like, what can you do to help or hurt this, okay? There's some sort of offer here, or something that you're doing or somebody else is doing to try and make you feel trapped. Okay, I have the 8 of Swords with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the 7 of Swords in the upright. This could be a mental entrapment. It could also be somebody trying to make you feel like you have no options or you're trapped in some regard or another. This could be involved with a job or some sort of opportunity or offer, okay? There may be some deception here. I don't like what I'm seeing here. I'm, you know, what's the Devil? Somebody, you know, I feel like, okay, this is popping with work, okay? This could be something that you are, yeah, this is related to work and some sort of mourning, okay? Possibly somebody that's real sad here over something at work, spilled milk, something like this. Like, but when I see the Devil, it's like there could be a Capricorn involved with this, Sun, Moon, Rising, or somebody that's working on something that's like in severe sadness and like they want you attached to the sadness or you are attached to the sadness, and it could revolve around old towers, okay? Things that blew up, things that were meant to die. I show this in relationship possibly to something at work, okay? And what it's showing here is like to free yourself about your opportunities. Don't be afraid to not take an opportunity or somebody here that might be tricking you, or maybe there's a way that you can be sly, that that you may have to be sly, okay, to free yourself from some sort of entrapment, okay. This could be in your own mind, or it could be somebody literally messing with you at this time, okay. And I'm definitely showing that you need to use your intuition in regards to this, that you have a very good intuition right now, okay. Specifically, what is this? I feel like you already know, or you're already getting a hunch about something here. What is this? Hang on. What is this? King of Rods. Some of you may be dealing with another Aries, okay? Or somebody with some Gemini in their chart. I feel like there's something here that you've manifested, okay? It could be in a leadership role, okay? Or somebody could have, manifested you, but there's definitely some, what's the Six of Cups here? Somebody with you have a lot of really fiery energy here. I don't know what you've been working on or planning here, but for you to see you at this Emperor role, that's you, okay? The moon is here, and I see that there's a lot of either something hidden or something emotional here that's driving you, all right? And with Cancer in the fourth, with your ruler in the fourth, this can definitely have to do with how you feel about your foundations, your home, your actual home, people that live in your home, protecting loved ones, protecting children, things of this nature that you may be very emotional about. And I feel like I'm getting this energy here, and I feel like you've rested on things here for a little while, okay? And you've stepped into this Emperor role about what you want, okay? And what you do not want, okay? I feel like there was something here with the past, possibly with some an old soul tie, or somebody connected to your home or family here where there was some unhealing or unhealed wounds, okay? And there's something here about some wounds may never heal, or there's somebody that won't forgive you for something. This person could have Aquarius in their chart, sun, moon, rising. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, I feel like something here may have not worked out the way you wanted it to. Somebody may have not got their wish fulfillment about something and may feel a little bit defensive. And I feel like you're dealing with these energies within yourself and within others right now, okay? There's guidance here for you on that, all right? What is this Page of Pentacles? I also feel like you need to use your intuition in regards to there's some sort of relationship here, okay, or offer between a relationship. It could be in anything, it could be at work, but I'm showing that it's very important, okay. Let me see the Seven of Swords. I feel like some of you are tying yourself off from love right now, or you feel entrapped and not able to go after opportunities in love because of something else that's going on, or a lover here. I mean, I'm showing that you shouldn't cut yourself off from it, okay? You may be more protective right now of your home environment. You may be overworking, okay? Or there could be somebody here that you need to stand your ground with and block out here so that you can explore what you want to explore, okay? Because I feel like there's something that you've worked on for a really long time, or a burden that you've carried for someone else that's too heavy. Could have to do with a Capricorn, could have to do with a child here, all right? Or something where you tried to explore something, but then somebody just left you feeling stuck here. Emotionally, okay? And I feel like you are blocking that out now, or blocking that person out now, okay? Where something was a heavy burden. I'm also showing this Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, and I have the Devil here. There may have been some sort of loss or feeling of mourning if you guys are divorced, about the loss of someone, or not being able to fix something in a domestic environment, and it's just become too big of a burden, and you know, you're dropping the baggage when it comes to that, all right? All right, or not taking on others' emotions, okay? What's the advice for my Aries when it comes to this? There's a decision you need to make, okay? You're gonna have to reject one thing to take another for victory, okay? You have that power of Jupiter right now to do that, okay? You don't want to wait too long, okay? I feel like a lot of you are putting in solid investment into a happy home. I feel like that's what you want right now, okay? But you have to make a decision on who gets in, who gets out of that sphere, and you don't need to feel guilty about the decisions that you've made or are making, okay? And moving forward to the point where you get stuck and can't move, okay? Because that's where you get yourself trapped. I'm also showing some of you maybe making adjustments at work, changing what you do, something like this, and you may have been chained to something in the past that you felt like you couldn't move up in, or is the only thing you were doing, or the only thing you could do, or something of that stead, and there's something here about releasing that. I do feel like you are going to, and you know, run up with some success here. You may have some challengers to that success, or some people that aren't happy exactly with your choices, but at the end of the day, you have to live with those choices, not them, okay? And I do feel like you're gonna be a force to be reckoned with for anybody that tries to mess with you on a home front here, all right? Because of your ruler moving through Cancer, okay, in the 4th house. You may feel emotional about these things, and I do feel like you should release your emotions, positive emotions towards romance, towards your loved one, things of this nature. You don't need to be restrictive on yourself about. You don't need to stay feeling mentally entrapped about, okay? Let me just take a look at something here. I mean, I feel like some of you are going to be changing the structures of your home and things of this nature. And I think that you have a lot of energy to do it with Saturn, all right, trining Mars, okay? All right, so stay tuned, Aries. It's likely to get even more exciting, okay? I'll see you soon. Hi, Taurus. How are you? Welcome to your full moon reading, okay? The full moon is on the 6th. Shortly after midnight. Make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, stellium, and cross watch as needed, right? North node, whatever you like to check, okay? The 9 of Cups keeps showing its face. Okay, some of you may be chasing a wish fulfillment. Your ruler is in the 1st, okay? We also have Mercury in the 1st. Just spitting at me with that. Mercury in the 1st, okay? And you know, the North Node, and it's, so I feel like there's a future path here that you're speaking on or foraging towards, or being called towards, all right, here in one way or another here, okay? I feel like there's probably been a lot of changes. You have a lot of feminine energy in your sign, and you may be dealing with a feminine in unexpected ways that winds up being positive for you in one way or another, okay? Or you could be this person, okay? With your ruler and your sign and a focus on the 6th, I feel like there are ways that you're rearranging your everyday or things in relationship to service-oriented careers, or the way you go about your physical, mental, spiritual, emotional health here, that is that you've been thinking on lately, all right? Or that's coming into culmination in one regard or another here, in relationship to this full moon. Something in the background, okay, dealing with yourself, your own wounding or past wounding here may be of particular importance, okay? Shining on its light into the 6th house, okay? I see this very light energy, okay, with the Page of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Tower. So I'm not sure if some of you are thinking of making an offer or there's somebody very sweet around you, but I show you in this very sweet energy, okay? Wanting to invest in something, wanting to nurture something is the reason for your attitude, all right, at the time of this full moon or what you're feeling, okay? But for it to be met with a Tower here, I'm like wondering what the hell, all right? And it may be that you're starting off small. I feel like, yeah, this is... I show a lot of you, this has to do with a relationship, okay? Some of you may be making a decision in a relationship, all right? That, yeah, might be a decision in regards to somebody you left out in the cold, or somebody you juggled, or somebody that juggled you for some of you. All right, there could be a decision in regards to this relationship or an apology here. Okay, yeah. There may be some sort of fool's leap towards this person, right? And I don't know if you nurtured something else with the Seven of Pentacles here. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? There could be something with an offer here that you're being called to do, being called to task on. All right, the Lovers is trying to show its head. Okay, this could be in relationship to a significant other. It also could be in relationship to a choice, okay, in one regard or another, okay? I feel like Judgment's being called here in so far as some sort of doorway here. I want to know why the Tower's here and the likely outcome. The Tower's here because you're going to be freeing yourself from some restrictions here, okay? If you're scared to make an apology or make an approach to someone, something of this nature here, I feel like that time is going to change, okay? Or it could be that the decision you make, somebody else is unhappy with the decision you make, okay? The Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords on the Tower, okay? The likely outcome is that there will be a freeing of yourself, okay? Or somebody else may have some sort of issue here with who or what you go after or choose here, okay? What's the Ace of Wands? The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups in the World. What is this Eight of Wands over here? I'm showing a lot of you have cut off your love energy, or there was a cutoff possibly of a love offer here. No communications, no speaking about it, no nothing. And it's like, what's the World here for? I feel like it's going to be the end of your strength in that regard. If you've been holding yourself back from someone, I feel like that might get a little bit harder, okay? That doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, okay? Because I do see a decision here is necessary, okay, in this regard. Why is the... I feel like you're going to be speaking directly about a lost opportunity, a lost love offer, a lost something like this, okay, or about a lack of love or a lack of movement here. I don't know if you were just, you know, feeling erratic or something of this sort. It can happen with Uranus in your sign. I am showing Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Okay, I feel like this person, I feel like this person has a lot of love and passion for you, okay? A very empathetic individual, okay? I feel like this is either a new spark or a new drive, okay? And, you know, if you've been, yeah. What's the Empress here? I feel like some of you may be like protecting a mother figure at this time, or going towards a mother figure here at this time, okay? I feel like there's like a lot of strength that you've needed to make a choice, or it could be that there's someone here saying, I won't deal with competition, jealousy, rivalry, something of this sort here. You are in another person, and I see like it's a matter of touching into your emotions, and there may be something that occurs that's like very freeing for you at this time, Taurus, okay? Very freeing. And there's like a protection for a new beginning here, okay, that you're like tapping into. And it needs to come from an emotive level to be successful, okay? Because I have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the freaking Queen of Cups, the World, the Strength, and the Empress. I mean, that could be you here representing as the Empress. I mean, the Empress, you have a lot of Empress energy here. There may be a closing out of a romantic cycle. It may make you sad, or there may be some closing out of your own indecision in regards to it, okay? But I am showing another situation here where if you don't tap into love or communicate, that an opportunity may be lost, okay? And I'm showing it specifically in relationship to third-party interference, or somebody breaking their chains with third-party ties, okay, towards the Independence, Nine of Pentacles, and the Chariot, okay? And the Moon. Why is the Moon here? Queen of Pentacles. King of Wands. It's the Ten of Cups. There's something that you need to be careful with what you're trying to manifest here, or what you are manifesting, okay? By not communicating or not moving from an Ace of Cups, there is a decision that needs to be made. I feel like you're coming out of a period of rest, or someone else is, okay? There is something here that's kind of ground shaking, earth biting, something here that kind of shakes you up or shakes up your system. This could be your relationship to work, okay, and rest. All right, work could have interfered with love here a little bit. All right, and also I'm seeing like for sure some sort of possibly outside interference in a love relationship here. You're being asked to tap into this energy on the left and what you really want, and not to worry about the outside interference or things that are trying to chain you up from this new beginning, whatever it is you want, okay? All right, Taurus, because I do see you, making a fool's leap, and that fool's leap on whatever it is made from the heart, okay? There may be some people here on the outside that you feel like are watching this or aren't happy about this or something like this, but that's their tower, not yours. Okay, the Two of Pentacles showing again, telling me you need to make a decision if you're juggling. If you're juggling, you may lose the opportunity you want, or something like this, all right? Or the balance, okay? If you've been balancing too much, if you've been spinning your wheels and taking on too much, it's time to tap back into the Ace of Cups. It's time to make a decision about what you really value, okay? A lot of this could be coming up in the background, and it's going to shine out in your health, okay? Your emotive health, your love health, your everyday affairs, okay? There could be a change in that regard, or something that's heightening that comes to fruition in that regard, okay? Could be regarding your own pain, or recognition of your own pain as well, that drives you forward in that, okay? I'm going to pull on Gemini. See you later, Taurus. Gemini, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. You have this new moon is in your 5th, okay? I'm sorry, new moon, full moon is in the 5th, all right? You may be very romantic around this time, okay? I feel like some of you are getting a love offer or making a love offer or feeling disappointed in your love life. I'm not sure if that's because you haven't been out there lately, or you know, you were just feeling a little bit rejected, or something occurred here where you realized you weren't like happy on the romantic front. And I see like, you know, maybe sitting here going, why am I not doing this or that? Or why am I not going out more? Or why am I still sitting here fawning over this person or that person? Okay? This could be like regretful fawning over some old soulmate here. All right? Or some relationship that ended. Could have been a live-in relationship. Okay? Could have been with somebody you had children with for some of you here. Okay? What's the Ace of Wands? The likely outcome is the Knight of Cups. So if you're after somebody, it looks like you're going to make a move, or somebody else is. Yeah. I feel like some of you are like dying for your independence or wanted to be independent, you know, and may have been playing, I show some of you may have been playing the field a little while because you were still mourning some love from the past. That's what it shows, Jenny. Okay. What's the Nine of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's somebody here that you feel a little bit more serious about here. Oof. Okay. I feel like some of you are have some old, you know, person from the past or your dad that's not happy about a relationship here. Could be your dad, could be a boss or a father figure here, or it could be, you know, your ex here that's like not entirely happy here, okay, about some sort of love offer. All right, what's the Emperor here for? Yeah, I feel like for some of you, your dad's not happy about somebody you're with. Sorry. Showing up here. Okay, or an older masculine figure. Could have been somebody you had children with. It doesn't have to be for all of you, or this is you. Okay? Some of you could feel like in place of indecision about like family wealth or giving to more than one person or something like this, or there could be some sort of issues here with some old divorce or child support here. For some of you, there could be. What's the Queen of Cups? There's somebody here that you're very romantic for, okay? I mean, I show that you have like a lot of intentions, or there's somebody here that you want to invest in, okay? And maybe in work, this person could be very creative, something of this sort, okay? Very empathetic person, all right? Or there may be somebody here from the past here that you are transforming how you work on love, okay? How you invest, how you cling versus express, okay? Your love, what's the World? I'm definitely showing that some of you are like ready to explore something new, okay? I am showing that some of you may have a prior mate here. You're afraid is going to be upset or something like this, okay? But I feel like that cycle's closing out on that, and you need to close the cycle on that to chase the new, okay? Yeah. Some of you were in, you know, some of you had some sort of breakup of a live-in relationship, King, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you may have tried to get back together with somebody from the past. It just didn't work. Something didn't work here. Yeah, it just left you feeling trapped. Okay, and some of you may have felt unable to move on or unable to explore because of this relationship for one reason or another. Okay? But I'm showing you move from a much more emotive place here. Okay? What's the advice for Jenny? You're not responsible for other people's feelings, you know, about the past. You can only take care of yourself when it comes down to it, okay? I'm showing you moving into like a much more happy place, okay? Really wanting to fight for a happy home life and a happy romantic life here, okay? I'm feeling like you're letting go of feeling left out in the cold or anything like that. Some of you may be making an apology to somebody or something like this, okay? Or felt like you lost an opportunity because you didn't make an apology on time or vice versa here. Okay, this also could be a King of Swords in your environment that made some sort of mistake, or this could be you, all right? I feel like you definitely like want to bring in a victory here. Okay, what is this? Some of you could have like a Queen of Wands that's like kind of acting out of sorts, all right? Somebody that's very jealous here in the periphery, all right? Maybe one of your exes. Again, I feel like you're moving on from that. Okay, this person may come back and say they want you at all costs, blah, 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 blah. But this person may have done something that was like untrustworthy. You may need a lot of strength to resist this, okay? This person may be like a master manipulator or master of delusion here. Okay, and they could have put like more burdens on you than was fitting, all right? The Sun and the Devil. This person could have had addictions. Okay, Capricorn and Leo here indicated. All right. I feel like you need to close the cycle on anything or anyone that's been holding you back here, Gemini, is the main point. Okay, you need to take your enlightenment from whatever you've seen, whatever's occurred, whatever's gone down, and then move forward with it. Okay. Free of those things from the past. The wounding will feel big. It will feel strong. Okay, but it might be somebody else's wounding that you're witnessing as well, okay? Because, you know, for others of you, this could, you know, arrange around some issues to deal with children, but like it's with the energy coming from the 11th house, I feel like for some of you, it's somebody else's pain, all right? And there may be a lot of good blessings coming here from your wider networks that you can really, really tap into right now that are going to set you on fire creatively, okay? Because it is in the 5th house. So those of you that are in a creative field may really, really have a strong urge to work, to create around this time, okay? Really put in a lot of efforts towards that as well, all right? And maybe something that started around the time of the new moon that's going to continue, all right? I would expect that a lot of you are going to have some blessings coming in across the 5th and the 11th house as well, all right, over the next few years as this series of eclipses pass through the 5th and the 11th, okay? The 11th being the house of good fortune or blessings and wider social networks, and the house of the 5th being joy and creativity, all right? Your ruler is in Taurus, which is in the 12th, so I feel like you're thinking about this future path, you're talking about it. Some of these talks may be secret, okay, at this time, about your future path, about strategizing something here that's very important to you, based on these blessings or whatever comes to full fruition here right now, okay? That's all I have for you. I'm going to move on to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. How are you? I wanted to do a full moon reading for you guys, okay? This full moon takes place in your 4th house of home and foundations, okay? You are the natural placeholder for the 4th house, so I feel like you'll be comfortable with it. It's not tension-free. There seems to be, like, for some of you, there could be something for whatever reason in the public eye or dealing with your career that you feel like is shining down in your house, in your home right now, and rather large. Or you could have things incurring with, you know, you being a mother or father or someone else in your life or your parents here as well, okay? This is obviously the 4th and 10th axis. This is a very sensitive axis and very important place in your chart, okay? Some of you are natural healers and naturally very protective of those that you love. And I do feel like there's a lot of lessons in this regard right now about protecting those you love as well, okay? I feel like there is something coming into balance here about some sort of old wounding or some big trek as Chiron or Chiron has been in the 10th, all right, and really changed your careers. Those of you that teach, those of you that have had somebody new coming in, anything like this, I feel like some of you are going to be reinvesting in family here, okay, reinvesting in your pentacles here, okay, and some of you may have somebody come in that's ready to kind of fight for you here, or you may be feeling the fire, okay? I have King of Wands and the 5 of Wands here, okay? There may be some sparring here going on. This could be from the outside too. There could be a competitive energy around the home. Some of you may work from home, all right? But I feel like a lot of you are going to be investing and nurturing these places now, okay? Are going to be very, and you may have found something new to nurture, because I have the 2 of Cups here, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles, all right? And on this 2 of Cups, I see the King of Swords. On the 2 of Cups, I have the 2 of Wands and the King of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? Or may have that predominantly in your chart. But more than that, somebody is speaking about an offer, a window, a doorway here. Okay, this is associated with the lunar mansion of the door. And I see it here with the King of Cups too. Some of you could have 2 different offers, or some of you, one from a water sign, or you may be dealing with somebody with a lot of air and water in their chart. But I do feel like this is has to do with love. That's the base feeling, is a lot of emotion here. Okay, a lot of emotion. This could be you, Cancer, all right? I feel like there is something here. There may have been some chains in an old family environment, foundations, or things like this that have transpired and changed over the years, okay? There could have been a Capricorn here or something as well that there was a breakup with, or there could have been some sort of breakup of old ties that bound. I see a lot of completion here with the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, some of you may have been married before, or some of you may have completely changed something about your foundation or your career here, all right? And that is the reason that this new thing is able to come into fruition or come towards you, okay? What is this 7 of Pentacles, all right? Yeah, the 10 of Cups. It's like something very happy that you want to nurture here, okay? I don't know if you feel like, and whatever you're walking away from, because I feel like there's something that you have to walk away from to go towards this new thing, okay? To go towards what you're relishing, okay? Some of you may have hid your hand or had to walk away slyly from something, okay? This could reach a culmination around the time of the eclipse, all right? Or, you know, since March 21st to this next one upcoming, all right, to the solar eclipse, which is, I think, on the 21st or the 20th. Give me this King of Wands. The Lovers. You have 3 kings in your reading. The Ace of Wands. What's the 5 of Wands? Yeah, I feel like if there was like any energy that was leaving you feeling like, where am I like fighting myself in relationships or in other areas of my life of importance, especially crossing that 4th and 10th house, something's illuminated to you about this time, about the give and the take in your personal relationships, okay? Competition among them and how it's, you know, helped or hurt, okay? And I feel as if some of you are ready to fight for something that you love. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, okay? This could be somebody that you see yourself living with. This could be somebody in your family that you've dueled with before and that you reach a higher place of consciousness about, that you have a lot of love for here, okay? What's between the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles? Some of you may have been deciding between two people here, okay? Or have a decision between these two people. For others of you, the balance of this relationship was hard at some time, okay? All right, and what you were manifesting and a realization about how you were helping or hindering what you really want. And what I really see here is a lot of freaking love here, okay, Cancer? And this may be the balance within yourself, okay? What is between, let me just check real quick here. I feel like there's a decision here on what you're going to engage in and what you're not, what you're going to give your attention and what you're not, okay? And I feel like what you're going to give your attention is this, or this person, or that person, you know, because this energy is just too big to pass up. Why is that? Give me another one on this. I feel like somebody here, it could be somebody with some fire energy in their chart, or some Gemini. We also have some Virgo here. May have hidden feelings for you, or you have like just really sweet emotions for somebody here that you want to get into a better place, or there's somebody that wants to come into a better place with you. They may come between this full moon and the next moon, that you're making a decision to go to more peaceful waters with this person, maybe guiding them to more peaceful waters. This may be like something you feel called to do, or they feel called to come talk to you. I see this as a positive place, okay? I see this as a positive place, all right? I do feel like why do I feel like some of you felt like you had to be sneaky, or if some of you may have been stuck in a cycle, like where you felt like you couldn't go after what you wanted, or, you know, you were stuck in a cycle that was like, it was like never a good time to walk away or nurture, but I feel like you're nurturing some sort of home life here now, okay? You may have not been before, okay? Why is going to be different for all of you, okay? That's all I have for you today, Cancer. I love you. Enjoy that full moon. It's going to be powerful, okay? Be careful of what you wish for. It might come straight at you, okay? That might be entirely a good thing. Okay, because there's definitely something culminating here. Okay, after a period of rest, after a period of thinking of what you want, I feel like you're going to be moving towards it, and someone's going to be moving towards you, okay? Choose wisely. Okay. Hi, Leo. How are you? I wanted to do your full moon reading for the full moon on the 6th, which is a pink moon, all right? It's at 16 degrees in Libra. It will cause a little bit more tension for anything you have or anyone you're dealing with in the middle decan of the cardinal signs, all right? Aries, which is in opposition to it, where Jupiter, Chiron, and the Sun sit, okay? Cancer, all right? Especially the middle decan, which will be in between Pallas, Athena, and Mars, all right? and Capricorn, all right? Pluto has just left Capricorn, but will be returning before it gets really cooking, all right? And Aquarius, all right? There's a lot of tension there. It's been sitting in the same spot for a long time. Finally did move, and it is bringing in a new 20-year cycle that will be felt on a worldwide as well as personal basis, okay, depending on your placements, all right? There is a powerful feminine energy or person, okay, near the 10-degree line, all right, in Leo. You may have somebody very important or see someone within 2 weeks of the full moon that has a streak of independence to them, very attractive here, all right, coming in or out of your life, okay, depending on whether they are exhibiting the positive or the negative aspects of Lilith, all right? Those of you that are extremely independent, this can also show up as yourself, okay? This can also be a part of yourself, Leo, all right? Very attractive streak here, okay? And it will be trining off with some of the things in Aries, which are trining off with your sign. There's a lot of powerful energy in Aries that's trining off with your sign where the sun sits, okay? Your ruler, all right, which is in close proximity to Chiron, Chiron, the wounded healer, and the teacher, all right? And also connected to athletics, all right? Training of any kind and teaching, okay? In Aries, all right? Also near Jupiter, or within close proximity there too, under 4 degrees, okay, to this full moon, all right? The full moon, let me just put you on the ascendant here. The full moon takes place in your 3rd house, okay, of small networks, siblings, things of this sort. You may get together with siblings or someone in your close, tight network, okay, around this time. It may be really nice. Honestly, Leo, okay? There's some really positive energy here, all right? This is a romantic moon, all right, in many steads, and also a dramatic moon in many steads, okay? Does not mean that you will be the center of the dramatics. The dramatics may hit others around you, okay? You know, your ruler is in the 9th, which is a place of higher learning, religion, all right, the law, travel, things of this sort. You may be exploring things at this time on that front, okay? You have a lot of powerful energy here at this time, all right? And there may be healing on offer to you, all right, around this time as well, all right? By exploration, all right, by expansion of 9th house areas, okay? Jupiter is the planet of luck and abundance, and I see many of you, if you are experimenting with other things or exploring 9th house, there could be expansion of travel, expansion of things related to religion and dogma. The more pluralistic view could occur at this time, and a religious unpacking or unpacking of traditional values associated with the 9th house, or expansion of travel. Some of you may travel to learn. Some of you may travel to go on specific tours. Some of you maybe feel driven to do things of this nature like that, okay? And also expand your philosophy in one way or another, all right? Rooted in healing or learning or teaching, okay? Very, very strong here at this time, all right? And a lot of powerful supporting energies for this as well, all right? Running off of a kite formation that is connected to the North Node and Mercury and Taurus, all right? As well as a trine between, Mars, Saturn, and the South Node of the past, okay? So the apex of this kite is with the new, all right? Exploration of the new, messages about the new, communication about the new, exploration of the new is hinted at here, all right? To bring more stability, to bring more earth elements to it, although this is in a fixed sign. So part of this may be a little bit different for you, may feel a little bit challenging to you, all right? Because it would be squaring off with what you have in Leo, all right? But does not mean that it's any less attractive. It's just something new and a little bit more challenging for you, I feel, okay, here at this point, Leo. So I'm going to pull a 6-pointed star, and I'm going to pull a 5-card spread, and then I'm going to go from there. I will be using oracles. I will be using some other cards or side spreads, and I will be pulling some clarifiers for you today, Leo. The Magician, the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Cups. I definitely see you having a good time here, right? Or with a goal of a good time, manifesting a good time, having some fun, a lot of lively conversations here, okay? Brainstorming new things of this sort, okay? There is a feeling of lack or not having enough, or, and this could be, and you or another person, do you choose to embody the old? Okay, there could be old feelings of abandonment here, and I feel you going towards the new. I feel you going towards, I see you with a goal of really manifesting the truth, all right? Seeking of the truth, seeking of, again, these 9th house areas seem to be popping off, and celebration. So you may be getting together with people, having a good time around this time, all right? And I also see you wanting to balance the scales, okay? Wanting to take a dive, maybe a study with a Page of Swords here, with you being a little bit fearful of this. You may be, some of you could be having some issues with a younger child, especially if that child is an air sign, okay? Or options related to this child, but others of you could just be exploring your options, but also a little bit trepidatious about that exploration, kind of dealing with those squares that I was discussing, okay? Kind of getting your feet wet here might feel a little bit exciting and scary at the same time, okay? Just kind of dipping your toe into what you can do, all right? Other options may also be coming in here, all right? Dealing with 9th house areas, certainly they could be dealing with the law, all right, or the justice system as well. Options in relationship to that, and messages or conversations in relationship to that could also be occurring, all right? There may be a message here, you know, but when I see the Justice card, it's usually about righting an imbalance, righting a wrong, okay? We're going to see, all right? I'm going to pull something on this. I want one for this Gaia. The Sun, there you are. Okay. The Sun will be reflecting back into Libra, where the full moon is. All right. With all that power, all that energy, you're definitely involved, since your ruler is in Aries. All right. Shining the light on the full moon. Okay. I see this as being a very happy time for you. Okay, Leo. Also something may be illuminated here. Okay. What's the door? With the door, we're pulling with the King of Wands. It came out in reverse, but I'm not really dealing with reversals in here unless they fall out like that. It's more intuitive here. I see you here with this door. You may feel a little bit trepidatious, okay? And what I am showing here is a dropping of baggage is going to be in relationship to this solution. I feel like for you, Leo, that this is a baggage of the mind, a baggage of old, you know, fixed things that are changing and evolving within you at this time, okay, towards the positive, okay, with the 10 of Wands showing up in reverse. You don't have to do everything by yourself, or you are shedding yourself of some old baggage that has been a heavy burden, okay, either metaphorically or in realistically speaking here, okay, at this time. All right, what is this 5 of Pentacles here? Yeah. Yeah, there is a break into independence here and abundance here, okay? And it deals with shedding baggage, okay? That you don't have to carry everything by yourself here, Leo, okay? Or someone else doesn't, okay? In a new beginning, this ace can go to the 10. We have the 9 here. There is something in relationship to getting to a place of independence where you, it's your choice, you know, whether to take hold of these energies or not, okay, that are available to you, that are very, very positive, okay, very, very positive. Let me just check this real quick. for Leo for the full moon, please. You may feel a little bit of a pinch, like you don't have everything that you want right now to go as far as you want, to travel, to learn all the things that you want. Or you may feel like, oh wow, there's so much I don't know, or there's so much I want to explore, or there's so much that I'm balancing here, okay? There is some sort of wish fulfillment here and choices in relationship to maybe old soul ties or family here, okay? Or someone you feel very nostalgic for, all right? And a sense of justice here, okay? Someone, there may be multiple energies here, and there's a thing of not everyone will be pleased all the time or something of this nature here, all right? All right, there may be a walking away of some heartbreak here, something old, all right, relationship to a choice or cattiness or competition here that you're making a choice in regards to, okay? And maybe in regards to ending or someone cutting this out. I see a choice here with the Lovers card is indicative of a choice, all right? This is competition. It can also be training, all right? But when I see it with the Nine of Wands, I see you feeling a little bit beat up from something, all right? Or something here that's meant to be released here, all right? What's this Nine of Wands? The High Priestess, okay? Piscean energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, all right? And some rest. You are needing some rest and recovery here, Leo, okay, at this time, okay? This could be in relationship to, all right, I have King of Coins. This could be in relationship to a mate of yours. Sometimes a partner, all right, or a marriage partner, but this also could be you if it's in relationship to work or competitive energy at work. It could be in relationship to another earth sign, okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It's King. So I say he for the male energy connected with the card, not whether or not this is actually a masculine figure, okay? I see a rest and recovery here, all right? You could have some intuition about this person at this time, all right? All right, that is kicking off. What's this Lovers card here? Yeah, there's some communication here. Okay, a lot of DMs or messaging or actual movement here. There could be a love offer here as well. Okay, that leaves you feeling out in the cold. Maybe somebody is moving on in one way or another, or you fear someone moving on. You feel abandoned by this person. Possibly, this possibly was in a marriage, Leo. Okay, or a prior live-in relationship. Okay. Maybe you felt like you were fighting for this person and it just left you feeling beat up, okay? Some of you could have a Sun, Moon, Rising as Pisces as well, and you are getting an intuition that it's time for you to rest and recover from this, okay? Because it's time for you to rest and recover from this, okay? This is somebody from the past, okay? It could also be a parental issue from the past, all right? A competitive energy in family or something of this said that you are putting behind you here. All right, what is the Three of Swords? The Queen of Swords, okay? And the World. There's just like an ending, okay, to heartache or overwrought heartache. Yeah, this is a closing of a cycle on old pain here, Leo. Okay, what's the Eight of Coins? This is coming to an end with the World card here. Okay, it may feel the Seven of Swords, okay? If you were, deceiving yourself or someone else deceived you here, okay? Or there was any lying, stealing, cheating, manipulation here on your part or someone else's, okay? Queen of Wands, all right? You're appearing here, all right? You are making a getaway from that. You are emotionally walking away, okay, from that, okay? If you're fooling yourself about the give and the take in a relationship, what was fair, what was not fair, whether it was happy or not, you're walking away from that, okay? This could be a closing of a cycle to reinvest in relationships that you treasure, okay? Relationships where you have equal balance of give and take, okay? But there is some deception, and it could be deception on your part or you fooling yourself in regards to a situation here that caused heartbreak, okay? And I see that it's like telling you to walk away from those things of the old that where they're still hurting, you know, where they're still hurting. All right, I have Temperance here. That's Sagittarian energy, okay? Divine guidance, making a new mix, a new alchemy, a new blend, having patience, sometimes reconciliation, all right? For those that you value, all right? Reconciliation after a time of competition and heartache, okay? Or competition that ended in a heartache here, okay? This is your advice, all right? To temper yourself if you feel feelings of competition, sparring, or something like this, to take a rest where you need to in regards to something old, okay? I'm showing you feeling beat up and you may not be making decisions here if you are dealing with an old mate or an old lover or family issue here or something of this regard, all right, needing rest, okay? This could also be your mate, okay? Feeling in a place of indecision about something, about this person, and needing to take the time to rest before acting here, okay? And there's something new here waiting for you if you grab onto this independence, okay? You may feel like you can't handle it alone. You can't do it by yourself. But that's your choice, and I don't feel like you do need to handle everything by yourself, because I feel like this is, about self-love and wish fulfillment, okay? And this could be an independent energy for you, okay? This could be an independent energy about filling your own cups, your emotional fulfillment, okay? Which is not based on poverty, lack, or abandonment, okay? It's based on, I have two very independent cards here, the Nine of Coins and the Nine of Cups. I'm showing you feeling a lot of burden surrounding funds or money right now, okay? With this new Ace of Coins, this new beginning, all right? And I feel like you're coming out of it, and it's a letting go, a complete transformation is necessary, and or ending here that is going on here for you, all right? Maybe you've come into something else, all right? I feel like the solution is in dropping baggage, including emotional, spiritual, or physical baggage that you can no longer handle, and getting the rest that you need, okay? There also could be an actual injury here, all right, that you're healing from, that you need to heal from, okay? This could be related to a back injury for some of you, or back pain, okay, in one way or another, head or neck pain, all right? When we're dealing with Aries, we're dealing with the head and the neck, okay, sometimes, all right? And there's a lot of energy in Taurus as well, okay? If you start to feel tension in your shoulders, in your neck, in your back, these are signs that you need to rest, okay? If you feel that your nerves are frayed, you need to rest, all right? And I do see a little fear around collaboration, a little fear around a contract or a friendship here, or something coming up, okay? But I see, you know, the options in this regard, especially showing up with the Hierophant here and this Justice. There's a feeling of being trapped by your own options, trapped by your own mind. This is a mental entrapment, okay, of balancing the scales, okay? Be careful that you don't say, this is what I deserve, or I'm stuck like this forever kind of vibe here, because you are not, all right? You do have a goal of having many options, okay? This is also showing in a religious ninth house front, okay? Or with a corporation, or with old dogma, okay? There's a lot of options here spiritually for you, okay, at this time. And, you know, fear not, okay? Give me this eight. Okay, there could be somebody, hold on, give me this 8. The Fool. You know, you may feel like you played a fool, or you feel trapped because of a child. Some of you could, all right? All right, the Fool, Aquarian, and Aries energy here, okay? But more than that, we also have the Libra energy for the, and I feel like this full moon culmination is going to highlight the places where you felt stuck, okay? Something about the truth here, okay? Maybe something that was done foolishly that you feel now trapped by or entrapped by, okay? But I feel like you have the solution here. If you open your mind to it, it is here, okay? You do not have to be trapped. Ace of Swords appearing twice here, okay? What is this? justice on this Ace of Swords again. And this is something that you're manifesting, okay? This is your justice, okay? It may not be someone else's, all right? This is with that battle wounding here, a feeling of feeling guarded and defensive here, okay? Watch out for the ways that you're perpetuating that in yourself, okay? Re-perpetuating old battle that you don't wish to engage in anymore, that makes you feel trapped emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or physically here, okay? Because I feel judgments being called on either a third-party situation or a time to celebrate, okay? Maybe it's time to heal. Yeah, I see a lot of healing here. Star and Libra energy, okay? Aquarius and Libra indicated here, all right? There's a lot of healing energy here on offer, okay? For you, healing, all right? There's a justice for you, okay? And what you're manifesting, all right? I see this really placed well with your emotions. Moon's popping up here, Cancer, and this is a major arcana. Major arcana. Major arcana. Okay? Some of you may shed some tears or something may occur right now, okay? I have Libra, Virgo, and Scorpionic energy occurring here, okay? If you feel like you've been going in a roundabout too many times and you are worn from battle, from this Five of Swords energy or repeating an old cycle, I see this breaking now. I see a lot of mental clarity on offer for you if you choose to grab hold of it here, Leo, okay? About what you will and will not engage in anymore, okay? And keeping yourself safe, okay? To those you love, okay? You may feel like someone's watching you or judging you, or there may be somebody younger here, a younger child, okay? And specifically here that you are thinking about or dealing with, and you're feeling called to help, okay? You may be called to help your own inner child here at this time, okay? You may be working in a collaboration with someone younger at this time, okay? Someone younger may get a contract of some sort here that makes you feel a little bit fearful, but you don't need to be fearful, okay? You may be fearful of a friendship or a collaboration here, which, again, this may be because, but I see justice coming in here, all right? I see the truth and clarity coming in here, okay? I see your independence transforming and coming in here for you to let go of these old feelings of lack, poverty mindset, okay? A feeling like you cannot, it's too big of a weight for you to feel independent, emotionally fulfilled, all right, to grab hold of this new beginning. It is not. It is not. This is here for you, okay? Yeah. There's a lot of options here, okay? The Seven of Cups to the Hierophant to the Ten of Coins. This is a goal of yours, okay, to reach this level of abundance, this level of security within the family, this level of spiritual power in the family, okay? Queen of Coins, okay? Again, some of you could be dealing with, a Taurus here, okay? Some of you could just, this could be in relationship to your energies going through Taurus as well, especially with, there's a lot of celebration here, okay? Some of you may be getting together with people for the holidays, okay? And really enjoying yourself here, really exploring other options, okay? And I feel like finally breaking down your own barriers, okay? And it's going to feel very freeing, emotionally freeing and healing, okay? Whether this is a personal revelation or one that you share with other people, it's going to be very freeing for you if you take hold of these energies, okay? Very, very healing. Let's close out with some final advice here for my Leo. Hey, buddy. Yeah, this is rest. If you feel mentally or physically fraught right now, okay, I see this Five of Swords energy. You're being asked to temper yourself, okay? I see you in this win at all costs energy. There could have been a fight you had with someone else here or something very old that you felt like you had to have at all costs, were willing to do anything for. Could have been a person, could have been a thing here, okay? But this is a very hard energy to stay in. This Five of Swords energy is a feeling of defeat, a feeling of loss, or a feeling of having to win at all costs, being willing to do anything to win at all costs on something, a person, a thing. and this left you feeling overwrought, okay, mentally, physically, emotionally here. And that is the reason for this rest and recovery needed at this time, with this Four of Swords appearing here, okay? There is blessings to be received and rest, okay, and recovery here, okay? I feel like this is like a feeling of ride or die, fight or flight, defeat or victory all the time, left you just feeling okay? Some of you could be in recovery for something, okay? This could be for addictions. This could be addictions to a person. This could be addictions to anything. This could be addictions to this fight or flight energy here, okay? This have to have at all costs, yeah. And I see that the result is you're moving away to calmer waters with a person or with yourself here, okay? This is moving to more stable waters will be the result here, okay, of this rest, of this recovery, of this time you're giving yourself to heal, okay? It is time for that, okay? Spirit is saying that it is time for that, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles here, this could be in relationship to an ex. This could be in relationship to you, your role as a spouse, as a partner, or in relationship to a business here, okay? In relationship to a business here, okay? There may, it is time, okay, for you to manifest something new here. The Wheel of Fortune and the Magician being here, you really need to tap into that mercurial energy here, okay? Gemini and Virgo indicated, and I have Jupiter here, okay? And again, Jupiter is very close to the sun, all right, which light is shining on this 9th house for you, okay, coming from the 3rd house, okay? It is time for you to manifest here, okay? Not feel like you are abandoned or in poverty or in lack here anymore, because you manifest this turn of the wheel for yourself. No one else dictates your future or what you can have or what you can have in the future. You're healing from this, okay? There's a focus on healing from this that you are engaging in with this, okay? With this rest, you will be able to heal from this, whatever this was. It's going to differ for all of you. It could have been a prior mate, a prior, it could be a father figure, it could be, in relationship to your business, in relationship to an individual here, okay, that you were involved with, or your role as this individual, as this King of Pentacles. You could have felt abandoned by this person, okay? Give me one for this. I see you healing from this. It is time to heal. It is time to love again. It is time. Okay, this could have been somebody romantically involved with you, okay, or there could be some sort of offer of an apology here, or just a break in which you are resting and recovering, okay? This could be something in relationship again to a child, or there could be good news here, okay? When I see the Queen of Wands in the reverse, honey, you may be having trouble in regards to an ex or partner that is dating someone new or something here as well. You could have felt out of sorts in regards to a child that you have with this person. You could have felt abandoned by trying to reach back out to this person and feeling denied, something of this sort. That's the truth, okay? You have something new here, all right? You could have felt like you're just focusing on this harvest again. I did not get what I put in. I did not get what I put in. I did not get what I put in. I thought that this was going to grow. I thought that this was my harvest. I thought that this was my garden. I thought this is where I was staying forever. But you weren't. You know, you have all this expansion energy here, Leo, which is so positive in your 9th house. So positive for you, okay? Foreign affairs, foreign lands, higher philosophy, okay? A change in philosophy, an expansion of your philosophy about your old wounds here is available to you, and it may hurt at the same time you're healing it, because you're recognizing it, okay? And recognizing the pain is the first step in healing the pain, okay? When you recognize that pain, you may cry. You may, tears may flow here, okay? You may realize where you were out of sorts here. Okay. Hi Virgo, how are you? I'm here to do your full moon reading. We are going to pull a 6-pointed star. I'm also going to pull some challenges. I'm going to pull some other things, okay? The full moon is in Libra in your 2nd house, okay, of income, personal resources, things of value also come up in this house, okay? Opposing that will be in Aries, the sun, all right? Which is in very close proximity to Chiron, the wounded healer, as well as in close proximity to Jupiter, which is at about 20 degrees, all right? This is a lot of power going towards the full moon. So I do expect this full moon to be especially impactful. It's, you know, can be a little drama filled, can be romantic as well, can have like romantic revelations or somebody new coming into your life, or a little touch of drama to it, okay? You know, the 8th house where the sun is represents death, taxes, legacy, inheritance, long-term value items, all right? Same thing with the 2nd house, okay? With you guys having had, Saturn move through Pisces now, I think that you're getting a lot more serious about relationships, okay? Doesn't mean that some aren't ending, but you're very serious about the ones that you do engage in, including business partnerships as well, okay? This can be a time of hard work in business partnerships, okay? You know, frenemies, things of this nature, but it can also be very, very positive for you. I see Saturn's move through the 7th house as generally being positive for you guys, okay? I do expect those of you that do have a sun or a moon that are near the cusp of Virgo or Libra to be hit a little bit harder, or something may be out front that's going on in that area of your chart, okay? I don't know if you're not in here for rising what house that's in for you, but it may be a subject of a spotlight for you, or subject of focus for you, okay, as well, all right? It may start from there and then go through Libra. So I do see my later Virgos very much being drawn into the power of the full moon, besides just in your 2nd house, okay? You know, any injuries that you've had in this state to your income, if things that you haven't been paid on that you should be, things of this nature, you know, you're going to be emotional about them, and, you know, something will be coming to a culmination about the fairness and, you know, kind of balancing these out. Any of you that earn a living through things related to the 8th house could actually have, you know, good tidings at this time. Also for teaching, any kind of teachers, things of this nature. Now, if you happen to be suffering from some sort of injury or something of this sort, you could have a little bit of a break or something to deal with, you know, the changing of what you do, okay, and how you do it, all right, to earn your income, okay? You are showing up here, and I'm going to pull a 5-card pull for you too, okay? I'll call these out in just 1 second. Not yet. A lot of juggling, a lot of balancing, okay? And I feel like you're going to have the stamina to do it because of Saturn with you. Saturn will give you the drive to do work and to do good work. It is in trine to the South Node as well as to Mars, which is in Cancer now, all right? Trining off with Saturn, all right? And as well as to something from the past. So there is some sort of symbiotic place of ease here, Virgo, okay? And it's, though that trine for you is hitting in your 3rd house, okay, to your 7th house, and then to the 11th house here, okay? So I do feel like you have a lot of power in your 11th house right now, all right? Wider networks, all right? You may have a drive in those, in seeking wider commerce, things of this nature, to deal with things like that, and you're being advised that that is the point of ease for you as well, okay? There could be some hard lessons anytime Saturn is around. There can be hard lessons, but there is this positive trine. So I think that overall it's looking pretty good. If you guys have anything in other cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, all right, especially in the middle decan. You could have challenges from those areas of your life, or just restructuring to meet your needs in those areas of your life. They could also show up as challenges from people in those specific houses or areas of your life as well, okay? So I just want to make that clear. Let's cut for you here. I see... I feel like a lot of you are nurturing something when it comes to work, okay? Because you have the 7 of Pentacles here, all right? For one of your goals around the time of this full moon, all right? Let me just pull this real quick. My deck is upside down, so I'm turning it around. And I feel like for some of you, this is after the pain of some sort of sadness, okay? There's some sort of mourning or loss going on here for you right now, Virgo. It could be related to a prior tower moment or something that culminated or began around the time of the new moon on the 21st of March, or even long before that. There's some amazing energy here. High Priestess is at the bottom, okay? I think your intuition is really, really kicking in high gear right now. I definitely do. Of course, some of you could be dealing with a Pisces as well, but you have 2 sevens here. You have a 7 down here for one goal, 7 of Pentacles, and you have the 7 of Cups, okay? And I feel like you want to widen your options here, okay, on something you're nurturing that's very, very important, probably related to a second house matter, something to do with your income, a new project with career, a new move with career is very, very important here to you, okay? This could do with any sources of incomes or any source of funds, also things that we value in life, okay? In relationship to this, I see Judgment as well as the 4 of Wands. So some of you could, I see a fear here with the 4 of Wands. And for some of you that are single, you could have fears around you could have fears around a wedding or about cold feet, about moving in with someone. Some of you could. Some of you could, all right? You may wonder if joining forces with someone else is worth it, if you will be able to meet a pinnacle of success if you do so, all right? Some of you could be going, if you're having some sort of marital issues with alimony or child support or something of this stead, this could also apply to that. But when I see the 4 of Wands as a fear, the 4 of Wands is usually success. Could some of you be scared of success? Yes, you could. Because you might be doing something different, or there might be some sort of public appeal to something going on that you're not entirely comfortable with, something of this stead. The other thing that I see is that you are focused on options. What are my options? When we see the 7 of Cups here, I specifically see it in relationship to love or something that you're strongly attached to. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium here. This could be you. But this is a deep place of love, okay? And I see you wanting to put in, this is so Saturnian-like, okay? This again here is with this showing up in a fear. So I'm going to get a clarifier, even though I don't always get clarifiers in here. I'm going to get clarifiers on these today for you, okay? Virgy Virg. Because, and it may be that you're scared of, maybe you've had, you know, maybe you're scared of joining with somebody, okay, especially income wise, all right, or the staying power of something here, all right, could be in relationship to someone else. But let's just see. Give me this Judgment. I feel as if, again, yeah, something here you're calling judgment on, all right? And it's something that you've nurtured, that you did not feel like you got your juice back out of, or something of this stead, all right? Or there may be a fear of lack mindset or poverty here going on, all right? When I see it with the Page in the Night, there could have been something that was done swiftly, all right? And when I see a goal in relationship to this, you may be looking to get out of this feeling, because this is like something very quick. Hold on 1 second, Virgo. I'm sorry, I ring her off. Could be something happening quick, but I see your responsiveness with it. Give me 3 on this 4 of Wands. On this 4 of Wands, there you are, the Hermit. The 4 of Swords. I feel like, and the 7 of Swords, some of you guys may have felt cheated in a marriage or in a live-in relationship with someone, okay? You know, I feel as if there's something going on here that you feel like you're getting cheated, or someone trying to cheat you, okay? Here in regards, this could be in regards to a prior marriage if you're divorced, or a prior live-in scenario, something of this sort, okay? When I see this 7 of Pentacles here, though, as your goal, this is excellent. With the 8 of Wands and the King of Wands, I feel like this is you. Whatever happened, holy shit. 7 of Wands, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. And this is on, this is, you know, this is a goal, okay? You know, some of you may own your own business. Again, because of the 8th house energy, some of you really are concerned about long-term legacy, long-term business moves, long-term investments here. And you're in a wonderful position here of wanting to really nurture those things, okay? I do feel like there's something here that you're due to get possibly paid back with, or something that someone did here that you need to address, okay? That was dishonest, okay? That's showing up, all right? I'm sorry about that, Virgo. I think that you're going to be. I'm going to deal with that in the second spread. Give me the 7 of Cups real quick. Okay, yeah. On the 7 of Cups, I'm getting the 10 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. There is a protective layer here for your options, okay? Some options you close the door on, or it's a goal to shut the door down on something, okay? And then lock the door, bar the door, keep somebody out. That's what I'm getting, Virgo. I'm not sure who's messing with you, but this energy is definitely showing up on both of these, okay? So I feel as if I also feel as if there's a feeling here where you're stuck at a gate or ready to leave the gate, but protective of what options you take on certain things, okay? Here, all right? I also don't think that you're allowing anybody to make you an option, and you want to get out of any feelings of anybody trying to entrap you in any way, especially if it's been done unfairly or unjustly. Or dealing with anything that is seedy is the feeling I'm getting on this, okay? Somebody's seedy around here, okay? What's the King of Cups here? On this King of Cups, I'm getting the 5 of Wands, the Strength, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. I do feel like you separated yourself, okay, for your own protection from a feeling of competition in your love life here, okay? I feel as if there was a change that was made here and you moved to calmer waters. I feel as if you have a bar on your heart now and dealing with these things, okay, to protect 2nd and 8th house issues. It's popping up here all over the place, okay? 7 of Cups just fell out again on this Knight of, okay. Okay, I do show that you're a little bit scared of new love here. You're a little bit anxious. You may have gotten a love offer, or you may get one, or you may have feelings for someone. You're a little bit scared to explore it here. Okay? It might be because you have more than one option. It's a fear. It's a fear, like I'm specifically showing a fear around new love. Okay, and I feel like this is due to something that had happened in the past. Maybe it's still open, maybe it's still going, I'm not sure. Maybe, you know, you felt you lost someone. I'm definitely showing that it's a goal to end your options. You want to know which option to take. You're not into a ton of options. Something of this, you're protective here, okay? What is this 5 of Cups here? The Moon. The Moon on the Moon. There's that 6 of Coins, and I have it over here too. I feel like there's going to be good news. It might be somewhat secret news or something like this, okay? I feel like there's some sort of issue here that makes you or someone else sad, okay? And I do feel like you're sad, but for some of you, I'm definitely showing it around a prior love relationship, possibly, okay? All right, there's a little bit of fear here, okay? The reason for this 5 of Cups, it's almost like a phase of mourning or something that's going on here, all right? You may be a little bit worried about somebody else's good news or giving in a relationship. You may have sadness about something here, okay? I feel like it's related to the past, not the future. But for some reason, the energy is just a little bit stuck here, okay? It could be around a Queen of Cups, okay? Definitely showing up with some water energy here. I show that the results is that like you reach a higher place of consciousness here, Virgo, about your wish fulfillment, about self-love, about filling up your own cups, okay? You know, I feel like you've been through something, the Virgo that's popping up here, that is rather tragic, rather sad, and involved people that you trusted, okay? I also believe that some of you may have been like, tampered with here, okay? Or somebody didn't have good motives here on something, okay? That you're addressing, all right? The outcome is for you to engage in six of coins, which is give and take on something, all right? And to nurture that, okay? And to be nurtured by that, okay? And to question whether you have that, okay? Because right behind that is the Ace of Cups, okay? And on this Ace of Cups, I get the Two of Wands, which means there is new opportunity for new love here, okay? I don't know what you're finishing up here right now. I feel as if some new love is coming in, okay? It's something, there's, you know, it looks like you're closing the cycle out on something else, but it's getting back to the cups, which is important to you here, Virgo. Getting back to the emotions, getting back to fair balance and give and take in something. And I feel like something was off in that before, okay? And I feel like you need strength to face it and to move on, to let go, to finish the morning of the Five of Cups and move on to a Six of Swords. And I feel like that is one of your goals, is to close something out and literally dead it, end it, and bar the door, okay? And I do feel like you want out of something here. I do feel like somebody could have done something here fast that may have been a mistake for them, okay, that you're also dealing with here, okay? But there is new love coming in at the same time, and maybe it is the proposition of both, which has got you a little bit like, oh shit, you know? I feel like somebody made you a false offer here as well, or a little offer, something like this, okay? But I feel like you guys are starting something new that is very, very good. And there may be some people around you that are not entirely happy with that. There may have been like a wedding or something put on hold or canceled as well because of some deception you found out with in regards to someone here, okay? Or something of that sort, and that's still getting sorted. I feel like you are in a higher place of consciousness, someone else may be mourning, and there may be something to do with the situation here that leaves you feeling sad, okay, because of the people involved, okay? But I am showing here, you have the Nine of Wands here, and you have the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, and the Magician. There's something coming up that you've manifested here, okay? It could be a potential commitment coming in, all right, that's new if you're not already committed, okay? I show you being guarded but willing to try once more with someone, okay? All right, I show that like you guys are kind of a wounded warrior here, okay? Because of some things that you walked away from. And I do believe that you are walking away, all right, from prior emotional investments here, okay? And calling judgment down on receipt of fairness and not engaging emotionally in a place where your heart can get hurt. That said, there's some stuff coming in here for you, Virgo. Might get hit like all at once here. Hold on a second. Let me just take a look at something. I feel like this emotional fulfillment is going to be very important for you as Pluto moves through your 6th house, okay? A complete transformation of the way you care for yourself, okay? And others is going on here, all right? And I'm showing strength. And the 10 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Wands. There's potentially, give me the strength. There's something that you're building here That's a wish fulfillment for you that makes you very happy. Don't stop doing that, okay? I show you here taking on a real higher role when it comes to that, okay? So Strength, the Nine of Cups, and the Empress here, all right? 10 of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Like there's something amazing happening here, okay? I also have the Hermit here. 1 minute in the Chariot, okay? What's this? There's something that like is being destroyed at the same time you're making something beautiful, and you can't worry about, I guess, the destruction of the structures that were meant to fall to the wayside, because there's something new and beautiful showing up here, okay? And it's a victory, okay? All right. I also show some of you need to close the door on any dirty offers, okay? Or dirty apologies, okay? You can expect the same treatment from somebody of what you know, something like this. All right, but I am showing something really, really grand here, okay? With this Four of Wands, this could come about in work too. You could move very quickly and have a very big change in work, or a very big success to a project that comes in faster than anticipated here that you're need to deal with here, okay? And I am showing some of you have like a mother figure that you're after too. Maybe somebody that has children or owns their own business here, okay? All right, and some of you may be grieving the loss of one as well, okay? I'm sorry for any of you that are, okay? I love you, Virgo. Enjoy that full moon. Let me know how that goes. I'll see you soon. Virgo, I also wanted to mention that your ruler is inside of Taurus, right inside of the 9th house, but very close to where the North Node was, okay, all right, until we have that eclipse later this month, okay? I see this being very, very good for you, and with you having to focus on the North Node, all right, and changes you need to make. You may be making those changes by learning new things, all right? There could be some talks of travel going on right now, all right? It could be travel over the summer, it could be travel for work, could be travel for something else, but whatever it is, like you have a focus and a lot of messages and communications and efforts here that are focused on positive change. And there is let me just take a look right here. There is a positive trine also from your ruler to, it's a sextile from your ruler to Cancer. So, which is holding Mars to Mars. All right. So I do see that like whatever you're talking about, you're taking action as well. Okay. There's action that you're taking here. All right. And it's meant to be. Okay. It is towards a higher North Node. Okay. Again, there may be talks of travel or any other 9th house issues. This could be dealings with the law, could be dealings in a whole avenue of things. But if you're tapped in that regard, especially if you have things in the, if you have any personal placements in the beginning first 10 decans of Cancer, I would suspect that this would be a very good time for you, regardless of the challenges that you face. Okay? Libra, how in the heck are you? I am here to do your full moon reading. The full moon is in the 1st house, all right? Middle decan, 16 degrees on April 6th. Make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, stellium, okay? I will interpret these as if you're in the 1st house, okay? That's how all general horoscopes, you have the High Priestess at the bottom. Virgo also had the High Priestess at the bottom, and I pointed out in Virgo, crazy. You are starting with some of the same things that Virgo started out with, some different, okay? The Hermit here. You may be dealing with another Virgo or dealing with a Virgo. I said specifically in my other reading that if you are born near the Libra Virgo cusp, okay, that this may be may hit you a little bit harder, or something you're working on might be in the limelight, or you may be in the limelight, or something dealing with children or fatherhood issues or motherhood issues or something like this may be the focus of your concerns or your efforts here, okay? There also may be something coming in from the back end from your 12th house here, all right, that's dealing with a harvest or something that's been coming for a long time, okay? Any of you that have placements inside of the other cardinal signs, Aries, okay, Capricorn, Cancer, all right? We'll feel this a little bit more heavily, all right? Because you'll have challenges via a square or an opposition, all right, to this full moon, all right? In general, I see a large focus on the 7th house, something happening in your house of partnerships or marriages and or frenemies or business partnerships here is very large. There's also a wound associated with it. Chiron, the wounded healer, is here in close proximity to the sun, which is shining its light on the moon in your 1st house, okay? With Jupiter here as well, this makes the wounding bigger, can also make the healing bigger, okay? There's a great propensity to learn and to teach here. That's also of regard or of importance, okay? And in your 8th house, there's a lot of activity as well, all right? Your ruler is in the 8th house, so is Uranus with Juno, with the North Node, with frickin' Mercury. So whatever's going on has an impact on long-term legacy, what you want to leave behind, who you want to be, how you want to be remembered, things of this sort, okay? The South Node's still in Scorpio, but it will be moving into your sign, okay? So get ready for a lot more big changes as we start the series of eclipses that are going to go off in Aries and Libra, okay? Starting with the solar eclipse on the 20th. All right, so I'm going to pull 2 spreads for you today. Okay, there is something here with a 6 of coins, okay? This is the give and take. It's not a lot of give and take, but it's give and take. It's the balance of things, okay? This could be in a personal relationship. This could be in any 7th house matter, okay? That's what's being called to the fore right now. I swear you have the High Priestess at the bottom of this. Are you kidding me? Let me shuffle one more time. Some of you may be dealing with somebody with some Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or this could be you. I show one of your big goals is something to do with, you know, the emotional options here, the options, like what makes you happy, what fills your cup, how do you divvy out your time, your energy, your love, your emotions to particular areas of your life here, okay? When I show it here with a 9 of Swords here, there may be a lot of excitement or you want to be excited, okay? I feel like there's something here, you know, I show a fear of the Hermit. You may be dealing with somebody else that's a Virgo, or you may be afraid to shine the light on something here, okay? Or need to shine the light on something here, okay? Relative that you need to do. And it's like the Fool, the 6 of Wands. Some of you may be in love. Some of you may be in love, may want to pull the swords out of someone's back here. There may be some untruths here and some competition and rivalry here that have interceded with some things or caused some issues here, okay? I am showing that like there's some sort of somebody or something that you want to take a leap towards here, okay? Okay, you may have taken a leap of faith or you're going to around the time of this full moon, okay? And some of you could be in the limelight or someone you know could be in the limelight, but this is a victory, okay? And I'm seeing, when I see it here with the Fool like this, it's like you deem that a leap of faith is going to be a victory because I don't feel like you've taken it yet. The victory is here. Okay, there may be something more going on there with ego that I need to check into, but I'm not going to speak on that until I see it. But when I see that the likely outcome is the King of Cups, that's a very deep emotional heart space. Okay, somebody very comfortable with their feelings. So I feel like this leap of faith does have to do with your heart, with your feelings, okay? A lot of emotional balance here and a lot of cup energy, all right? In the advice of what you can do to help or hurt this, I have a 10 of Swords in reverse and an 8 of Wands, okay, in reverse, both in reverse. There may have been someone here that was betrayed or you were betrayed and maybe you weren't talking about it or maybe you weren't communicating with someone or maybe there's a situation here that is very painful here from the past, okay? And there's something here that's saying like, you know, that that there's a balance here of moving on and letting the past be in the past, something of this stead, okay? In your own heart space, okay? That's going to, you know, maybe you were hurt before in the past here, pretty bad, all right? Or hurt someone else here, okay? You know, but I see some really good news here, all right? When I see this with the 9 of Swords here, I feel as if when I see that as a goal, it's like you maybe want to get rid of fear and anxiety about shining the light on something, and you have a little bit of fear about shining the light on something. And this is, you know, related to the Hermit. There could also be a Virgo here. Maybe you're afraid of something getting found out, or maybe you're afraid to shed the light in some of the crevices of your own psyche that you're dealing with right now, or that come to culmination around this time, okay? I feel like to weigh up these options and is going to require, you know, this, all right? I feel like some of you are having some problems sleeping right now. When I see the star energy here, this is very healing. This is a brand new beginning with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Coins. There is an opportunity that you're getting or giving here right now. Okay, that could lead to something huge in the future, all right? With the Ace of Pentacles, you're almost a little scared of this new beginning. I mean, there's definitively fear here. Maybe the opportunity is a little bit smaller than you wanted or something like this, but you have the Ace here, and I feel like there's a lot of excitement and anticipation, okay? This is a very healing energy. Again, somebody could be in the spotlight here, okay? But I am showing that you want to be exposed or feel exposed here. You want to, this is like movement, the Star, the Chariot, the World, okay? It's possibly somebody's possibly like in the limelight here. It could be you, okay? On a stage in some regard, or something's a stage in some regard, okay? And that there's a big achievement here, okay? There may also be some hidden emotions here or hidden feelings here about this in one way or another, okay? There may be a cycle closing out that you're healing from with your emotions, okay? I specifically see it tied to happiness and home and family here, okay? And maybe something new, all right? I see you moving towards a victory, all right? But why is the World here? The Hermit. Okay, you could have a cycle closing down with a Virgo, or you could just need a lot of introspection about which way to move. Okay, there was a waiting period here with the 3 of Wands, okay, that maybe you weren't talking about. Maybe you were waiting for somebody else to make a move on something, or vice versa. But this is a very healing, positive energy. Okay, a very healing, positive energy, or this person is, okay? This is someone that gives you a lot of happiness, okay? With the Moon and the 10 of Cups. There may be something hidden about this, or something that, again, you're not shining the light on here, okay? What is this 9 of, but I see you taking a leap. What is this 9 of the Hangman? The Page of Swords. It's like there's stress at night, possibly about a children. I have several pages in here. Possibly about a broken heart here on something, okay? I feel like you're reaching a higher place of consciousness, thinking about your broken heart, but there's something that you're thinking of that's just making you very upset or just anxious, okay? Now, if you're, you know, you could feel exposed, you know, your heart pain could feel exposure, okay? But the Star is all about exposure, okay? It's all about not fearing exposure, okay? What's the Hermit, okay? And speaking from the heart and healing energy, okay? The Hermit is the Ace of Coins, which is right here. It's one of your fears. The Hermit, you need to shine light on this. And it has something to do with independence, or a person that's very independent. Hermit, Ace of Coins, 8 of Wands, 9 of Coins. That's pre-Empress energy. Very independent and abundant energy. Why are you fearful of it? Maybe some of you are taking some steps to make yourself more independent in a personal or business relationship right now. Okay, and you have a little bit of fear about that, about moving towards independence, about that, about shining a light on it, or someone else shining a light on it. What's this Page of Pentacles? The Emperor. the Emperor, Justice, and the Ace of Swords. This is the truth in regards to an offer here. This may be a goal of yours to make this offer, to get this offer, to give this offer. The Emperor, Justice, and the Ace of Swords. This is, you know, writing the balance on something, okay? It's tangible, okay? If it's a person, like, it's a real person that you're very serious about, okay? If it's writing something in relationship to a child, it's, you know, writing something in relationship to a child. Specifically with Pentacles, it could have to do with money, okay? What is this Ace of Coins? But it could also have to do with a new job opportunity. On this Ace of Coins, I have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands, okay? And the Five of Coins. I feel as if you have a lot of fear about whether you're going to get it or not. Whether am I going to get the Ace of Pentacles or not? Because the Page of Pentacles carries the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Which can then go up to the 10. So I feel like there is fear about whether something's going to work out or not, okay? A lot of anticipation, a lot of healing energy here, a lot of your heart space being in the right spot right here, as well as this, okay? And I feel like whatever you're taking a fool's sleep on here, you know that you have to come from a heart space to get what you want, okay? On the Seven of Cups, I'm getting the Knight of Cups and the Judgment. I feel as if some of you, and the Nine of Swords, are stressed out about some options that you have in love, maybe having too many options in love, maybe not knowing where to offer your love, making the wrong decision about who to offer your love from here in the past. Something to do with this is you are being called to judgment in this regard, okay? You're having a realization, you're stressed about it. Some of you may be stressed about a love offer, or having too many options, or not knowing what to pick, or old fears around Hangman, Page of Swords, Three of Swords, maybe something immature that you did that caused heartbreak in the past, or somebody else did, okay? Pages of immature energy, okay? I feel like you're just looking back on this heartbreak with this anxiety here, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's anticipation about the spin of the wheel, whether you're going to be on the right side of it, wanting to hold on to something, to hold on to what you have, hold on to your heart, hold on to your wallet. Okay, it may have been something stingy here that somebody did, stingy with money. Okay, here. But there's a place of higher consciousness about whatever it was. Okay, what's this Nine of Swords? Up here, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's a walk away from something, okay? For some of you, it's a walk away from having too many options about what makes me happy, because right here, the star energy knows what makes you happy. So it's about sticking with the star energy with exactly what makes you happy, okay? That may require that you walk away from other options that you have left open, okay? All right, and come from a good emotional heart space. What's the Six of Coins? Yeah, I feel like some of you are feeling restricted away from new love for some reason. I see some of you literally feeling bound by your emotions, bound off from new love. Okay, Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, or unable to tap into new love because of some deception here that happened, okay? Showing that with the Empress and the Six of Wands. There may be a mother figure here that you're highly attracted to. Big boss energy, okay? All four queens in one. But you may feel trapped off of giving and taking with this person, okay? Some of you also could have, you know, this, like, some of you are taking action to free yourself from the chains that bind you, that prevent you from properly engaging in give and take where you want to, giving and receiving where you want to, because was some sort of entrapment here. Entrapment on the heart, entrapment on the emotions, entrapment on love. Could have been physical restrictions, other restrictions from other relationships, something of this sort. You're taking action to free yourself from that. There's a feeling of guilt and deception or anxiety here as well, about the past. It could be from way, way back. It could be from something else, okay? I'm, again, on this Ten of Swords and the in reverse and the Eight of Swords, I'm showing the High Priestess and the Page of Cups. There could be some sort of like juggling or balance here, or apology here that you want to make or that you're going to receive, okay? I'm specifically showing it with the Six of Coins again, okay? Giving and receiving here, okay, that you need a lot of strength to face, all right, with your intuition, okay? Maybe a languishing ending, but I see you, again, taking this Fool's Leap, yeah, to put in dedicated effort towards those things that make you feel highly emotional, okay? All right? Highly emotional on this Fool's Leap. I do show you moving to calmer waters, okay? That has to do with the Fool's Leap, and I think that it has to do with you releasing the chains that bind you. Some of you also may speak for a living with the King of Swords appearing here. Yeah. 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 There's some leap of faith here. Okay? Some of you are in a very competitive industry at work here, all right? Or in the military or in government or something here, all right? And I am showing, there's that star. Some of you have Aqua in your chart, all right? Or dealing with somebody with Aqua in their chart. I'm also showing Scorpio here, all right? But if you had a Scorpio, you know, if you're rising fixed, then you would have other important placements on the 5th. I'm especially seeing something here that you're going to leap towards, all right? Queen of Wands. Some of you might be leaving one person or leaving one part of yourself for another here as you step into this more mature energy, okay? There also may be a fire sign here in the past. Yeah. Where you had some sort of ending. Some of you may have been married to this person. Okay. I see you making necessary adjustments to go after what you really want, what fills you up, okay, what feels healing to you, all right? Some of you may have received a promotion of some sort as well, all right? But I see you making investments into your emotions, all right? And making your next moves, including this leap of faith, from a very emotive place, okay? As opposed to a swords space. I do show that there's some sort of recognition of your own anxiety here that you're grappling with, or your own excitement, or your own fears, okay? The ways that you've gotten in your own way. You know, here, that's pretty strong, okay? And you only engaging and giving and receiving with those worth it, and not being restrained in how you give and receive affection and or whatever there is here, okay? Some powerful energy, Libra, okay? I love you guys. Let me see if I have any other notes for you. Your ruler is in square with Saturn, okay? So there may be a little bit of feeling of fixed, or like that the old needs to fall away to get towards the new. Some piece of you, all right, maybe hit with like electric spontaneity, all right, with Uranus here in such close proximity here in Taurus, all right? But I do see that you guys will be making some moves here, okay? There's something restrictive, okay, that you may be breaking free of, okay? All right, and it's coming from a heart space, okay, and a loving space. Needs to be, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you later. Hi, Scorpio. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm here to cover your new moon reading, okay? The full moon is taking place in Libra in your 12th house, okay? This is a very private place, okay? You may have a lot of emotions that come to fruition in the background, or some matter that's private that comes to a culmination or makes you feel heavy around this time, okay? It could be heavy for the positive, could be a love affair. I mean, for some of you it could be. For others of you, it could have to do with your health or everyday service activities, all right? There could be a pain involved here, that shows up in it can be emotional pain, okay? Because we do have Chiron, Chiron, the wounded healer, very close proximity to Jupiter with the sun, which is signing into the 12th, okay? So something here in relationship to day-to-day affairs or your health, emotional, physical, spiritual, could, you know, you could feel a heightened amount of emotions here around this time in relationship to this. Okay, you also have a battery of planets in your 7th house. Some of you may have new partners. Some of you may have had breakups, new partners, or a lot of changes in business partnerships. Okay, areas, 7th house areas. Okay, here, which were really, really strong. I love this. I show you in here, some of you. Whoa, some of you have new love. And that new love may not be known yet, or something to this effect. Okay, yeah, wow, okay. Temperance, just a little bit of patience, okay, and the Hierophant. Some of you may have somebody around new, if you're single, that you would consider committing to, but for some reason there may be something starting in the background here, okay? There is a trine from the South Node to Mars, okay, your Hellenistic ruler, as well as Saturn. I feel as if someone new does come along, you feel serious about them, and they may have some connection to your past somehow, okay? For those of you that, some of you just may be like forming a new base here, all right? Rebuilding your structures around creative projects and home and children here, that is making you, that's going to make you very happy or something like this, but something about it may be quasi-private, okay, as well as some of the changes or injuries that you're facing, okay? All right, some of you could have flare-ups, you know, of old injuries around this time or something like this, or be considering new alternatives to heal a certain injury, all right, whether it be emotional, spiritual, physical, okay? Yeah, be looking at your options or considering or trying new options or alternatives around this time, okay? There is a lot of energy in your 7th house, as I said, as well as the 6th house. So I feel like any new partnerships that you're bringing in at this time, you want to be on par with something going on here in your everyday affairs and your health, okay? And, you know, some of you may have changed, you know, the way you run your life as well. Your everyday affairs may be undergoing some sort of change or healing around this time, okay? Let's pull here, because I got a lot of love energy popping up here like crazy for you, okay? Pluto moving into your 4th. There will likely be a complete transformation of your home base, your foundations over the next 20 years. Sometimes this comes along when you meet a new mate that you're going to settle down with. Sometimes this comes along when you move to a new town, a new place. Just total transformation of 4th house arenas over the next 20 years for you, okay? Let's check this out, because I show new love here. I show this world. There's some new love around you, or some new Ace of Cups here that you like want to tap into. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I have the Ace of Wands here, okay? The Ace of Wands is your choice, whether to take it or not. There's something here that you're very, very wanting, okay? It's a new spark, could be a new love, okay? You see the opportunity here, okay? I'm showing the 4 of Cups in reverse. So whatever you have your eye on makes you so happy, or the prospect of it makes you so happy that you feel like it's your Justice. I literally got Justice in the Empress. This person probably has a Venus that you're highly attracted to, or could have some Taurus, or you may, or some Libra in their chart, okay? I do show here there's like a fear around this, okay? Some of you may be afraid that a mother figure won't approve of somebody that you want to bring home. If you have someone new in mind, okay? I show a goal here of wish fulfillment and you wanting to move or communicate like real quick, Like you want to go after somebody real quick. The Lovers is like very hot connection. You've just got a lot of signs here, Scorp. All right. Yeah, I feel like you haven't been talking and somebody wants to talk about their wish fulfillment here, okay? The Lovers and then the Hermit in reverse, okay? With this Knight of Swords, communication coming in fast. Justice and the Empress, oh my God. Justice and the Empress is down here too. It's on the fears of both your goals. Some of you are afraid you're going to get exactly what you deserve. What's this? Yeah, some of you have not been expressing that you, maybe not expressing because of family or some other thing that you're interested in someone, okay? All right, could have been because of a child here or delayed news here of expressing something, okay? Oh my God. This is your choice. It's whether you want to give to it or not. It's like if there's something here that represents or something that looks like it could be like you have no patience to win anymore. Temperance in reverse. 10 of Cups, the 6 of Coins, and Temperance in reverse is like my patience is up. On what? Like this new beginning, this new person, this whatever. Ace of Wands. Very passionate. Ace of Cups is right over here. That's a goal. It's your choice whether you want to offer your wand to someone is basically, if that's what this is about. It's your choice. Well, whoever it is that's showing up here, you're very, 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 very smitten. I think it's new. I think that something about the cycle means that somebody else won't be that happy or something like that, or some of you are afraid, literally afraid. What if it's everything I wanted? What if it's everything I wanted, then I can get hurt worse or something like this? Could be. High Priestess. Some of you are afraid like you can't go after this person for some reason, or you're just self-restricting, or that some other feminine energy is going to cause you a problem here. Okay, but I feel like your intuition is telling you which way you want to go, okay? Some of you also really could want this to win, this to work, this to happen, okay? And it's like the excitement of it is like, what if I get everything I want? Or what if there's no justice for this person or something? For some reason, there's concern here. What's this? Some of you are feeling like somebody else is going to have to be rejected for you to go after what you want, okay? Some of you are feeling like you're closing the cycle on like feelings of restrictions here, okay? Because I feel like you're ready to speak here. Oh my God, the Queen and the Hermit. Some of you definitely have some Virgo. I also have Sag here showing up. I show that you're like chomping at the bit to speak here, and I feel like you want to speak quickly about what makes you happy, okay? There's a competitive energy here, a speaking, a ready to like fight for something or someone. It gives you a feeling of emotional fulfillment to be able to do this, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. And I do feel like some of you had some old pains here. And I do feel like there was a period of rest, but that time is ending. The period of rest before like making movement, rejoining like the efforts, rejoining the brigade, whatever it is here, is quickly coming to an end for you. Okay, and that's one of your goals, is that it does come to an end, or that you're able to speak. Yeah, show this specifically around someone you love, okay? Some of you are freeing yourself from entrapments from your own mother or another mother figure here as well, okay? The advice is to start small, to make the offer, okay, and to put in dedicated effort. Page of Cups, Knight of Coins to the Ten of Cups. Enjoy that pink moon. Let me know how that goes. I'll be thinking of you. Hi Sagittarius, how are you? I wanted to do your new moon reading. This full moon reading. I don't know why I keep saying new moon. Full moon reading for the pink moon on the 6th. Make sure you cross watch this sun, moon, rising, stellium, okay? Venus, north node, whatever you like to check, okay? If this about that Sag. Anyways, this is in your 11th house, okay? Your ruler is in the 5th house, okay? Lots of power because your ruler sits with the sun, very close to Chiron. You can really get far with children right now, creative projects. There might be something growing here, which is just beautiful. And there may be some outside connection or somebody that comes in from your wider networks here that's very important, or there may be somebody new in your romantic life or very important in your romantic life, okay, that comes in here that can have an effect on into your wider networks, okay? Bring a lot of luck and abundance your way, okay? And vice versa, okay? Mutual on that, all right? In your 6th house, you have a lot of energy here, okay? There may have been some unexpected changes in daily work due to something to do with your health over the last several years, or to caretaking for someone. Could have happened with Uranus going through the 6th, okay? But for a lot of you, I see a really positive healing energy there, okay? With the north node there may be a lot of discussions here in regards to everyday work affairs at this time, and a lot of positive energy, okay? Any of you that are healing things with your own children right now, or beginning some new creative project that may come in, and again, some of you may have some sort of offer or culmination here coming in from the 11th house, which the 11th house was known as the house of blessings in the Hellenistic system. 9 of Cups is at the bottom on that. Okay, so lovers is here. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, hold on one second. Hi Sag, how are you? Okay, I just pulled a little spread for you. I'm gonna pull a little 5-card spread as well, okay? This is for the pink moon, all right? I see like a new spark, okay? Some of you may have a goal of like maybe waiting a little bit longer on something, all right? Or you're waiting for your ships to come in here on something, okay? Again, this could have to do with a creative project of some sort, or something to do with children or your wider networks here, all right? There's a lot of energy right now, also between Mars and Saturn and the South Node in the past, okay, affecting your home base, all right, a restructuring around your home base, a lot of responsibilities in regards to your foundations here, and wanting to build a strong foundation, okay. I do see a passionate new spark here, okay. This could be, again, by way of, and I feel like this is something you manifested, all right. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini here, all right. There may be someone that you're not talking to here, or something that you haven't expressed here, or some bigger thing going on, all right, that you maybe aren't sharing with the rest of the world now, maybe because you're waiting for some news on something, okay, or waiting for something to happen, all right. But I am showing that you're sitting here in this space of maybe being a little bit tired out from like battle fatigue with this 9 of Wands here, and your fears, all right, of whether you can do it, whether you can do it, whether you can do something, whether you can wait a little bit longer, all right? But I see a big spark here, all right? And for some of you, this has to do with possibly your emotions or something else coming out. I show you here with it, all right? The King of Wands and the Moon. I feel like whatever you're waiting for here, and it could be in regards to love, okay? You could have like maybe, you know, been waiting to make an offer to somebody here, okay? Waiting for somebody to arrive here, okay? And I feel like you're feeling a little bit defensive because you're not sure if you're going to get your wish fulfillment, or maybe you were hiding what your wish fulfillment was. Some of you may have been hiding something that you needed in regards to your own independence here, or something reaching a completion. 9 of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Swords in the reverse. There may have been some sense of deception here in some regard or something of that sort. Okay, let's see. What's this? What's this Ace of Cups? 10 of Cups. This is like ultimate happiness and family, okay? Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups in reverse here? Some of you may have felt like you missed out on an opportunity at love, okay? Or you just couldn't tap in with your partner. If you are happily coupled, you haven't been able to tap in lately. Maybe because you were fighting with a lover or something like this, or waiting, or there was like too much competition around somebody, okay? Could have had something to do with a father figure as well, okay? You could have be fighting with your mate or your partner. Hold on one second. It could also be like a new beginning here around a father or a child, or battles with your own father here that are part of your fears for some reason or another. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords just came out with that. Some of you may have had something here that just felt like bad timing or like a choice in love. Wow. 4 of Wands. That's like live-in or relationship or something here, all right? Some of you may be very attracted to a feminine figure here that is a high priestess, okay? This person could have Pisces in their chart. I also showed Gemini here, all right? Or this could be you. I'm definitely showing Libra here as well, or Taurus, okay? But more than that, I'm showing somebody that you need to make a choice over, okay? That you want to make a choice over, okay? This is a decision and love, okay? Some of you have a fear, possibly surrounding a child, or bickering or arguing, okay, in regards to a father figure or a child. Here, I am showing as well, all right, with this new opportunity or this new love that's coming in, okay? This is new, you know? Some of you down here, I'm definitely showing some Virgo and some more Gemini or mercurial energy here, okay? Something may have happened fast that you were waiting on, or you're thinking about going after it fast, okay? There may be a lot of competition or bickering or sparring that you're losing your patience with over here, okay? Or something that you feel like you want to have at all costs. What's this Judgment? It could be a person, okay? It could be a marriage. It could be a mate, okay? I see you like in a place of resting on this for a while, whatever the decision is, okay? Mourning about something, okay, that's old and done with here, okay? You've reached a place of higher consciousness about it, or higher consciousness is being called about it, whatever it is, okay? I'm showing it in relationship to options, okay? Possibly with work as well here, all right? I don't know if there's some sort of crossover with something that happened with work, especially if you're in a business partnership, that's also possible, okay? Or a decision about work, some sort of creative endeavor here, okay? Maybe you just weren't feeling yourself, ready to offer yourself to someone for something here. But I do show that that's a goal of yours, okay? To either be in this Empress energy, all right, and enjoy this 4 of Wands and make this choice and to follow your intuition. But there was something here where you felt like your intuition was a little off, or your timing was a little bit off with something in making an offer, okay? Or walking through a doorway here, all right? And again, this could have to do with decisions related to your household, okay? Or in relationship to a father figure here, all right? I feel like you also want to change your strategy to move to a more loving strategy, a more open strategy, or you want someone else to do that with you, okay? And whatever you're clinging on here, I don't know if this looks like this have your cake and eat it too that's going on here, or something like that. Or you're clinging on to something from the past here that was deceptive and not being sure whether you're going to get this or whether you're going to get this person, I think, or whether you're not believing in yourself here, Sag, that's actually popping up. I see ripe opportunities here, and the decision is yours. Like, you're being called to go after what you want. I don't know what you're crying over. I do feel like some of you were crying over something for a little while here, or mourning something, okay, that you have to say goodbye to, or that ended, okay, to have your victory, okay? It's like there's a choice here that's necessary where one person loses, or you feel like one person loses, okay? And I feel like, you know, if you're worried about whether you'll make the cut, you know, definitely put your ring in the hat, so to speak, okay? I feel like there's, you know, there was something that you were waiting on, and it may have been new love, or to make an offer for new love, or for somebody to come towards you. And I feel like it's telling you to be the seeker. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to try, okay? I also show a child here that maybe you're a little worried about. If you know, but I see that child also being fine, okay? All right, I see like a new beginning here around children and creative projects here. All right, also around a mate, okay? If you want it, it's all here, okay? I feel like maybe some of you were going through a little bit of melancholy and depression. I mean, obviously see someone if, you know, you have any kind of clinical signs of long-term whatever, but you know, it looks like it was about something that happened, a situational thing. I see you coming out of that. I see, like, you know, a lot of love here. I mean, I had a King and a Queen of Cups here, okay? Pink Moon, okay? It's definitely not drama or emotive free, okay? Enjoy it. Let me know how it goes. Hi Capricorn, how are you? I'm here to do your full moon reading for the pink moon on the 6th. Definitely check your sun, moon, rising, stellium. This won't resonate for everybody. Check your other placements and other readers if it does not, because this is a tarot reading. So we'll pick up on whatever energies it pulls that day. Needless to say, this full moon is in the 10th house, okay? You have Saturn in the 3rd, okay? Your ruler in small networks and communications. There could be some challenges here. There could be a lot of work to do here, all right, as you enter this new phase, all right? There's something culminating in the 10th, shining its light in the 10th from your 4th, okay? From the 4th house of home, all right? There may be some pain associated with this area. This pain may be very large for you for whatever reason, okay? And there's wounding, and whatever it is, your wounding is reflected out into your 10th house, okay? This could be bad or good. 2 of Swords, okay, and decision or bad decision here, okay? 3 of Swords, okay? You know, when I see a 3 of Swords as a goal, you know, it's either that you want to heal a broken heart or you want to cause a broken heart here, Cappy. What's up? 2 of Swords, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Hangman, the High Priestess. You may be dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising here that you have a lot of feelings for. You may be in a state of indecision over this person, okay? Or, you know, that could be you, and you need to check the Pisces area of your chart, okay? I show that you want to heal a broken heart, okay, with the star here, because with this goal of the 3 of Swords, I'm showing the star, okay? That's a very healing energy, okay? Aquarian energy, okay? With the 3 of Wands, I feel like you're afraid of waiting any longer on something. Afraid of, like, the heartache may be so bad you're just waiting for it to go away on something here as well, okay? What's this 3 of Swords? Page of Cups. You may want to offer an apology, or judgment's being called down on something that was done here in reference to a new beginning, okay? You are being called to a new beginning here, okay? Page of Cups is a very sweet, sometimes, you know, it can be an apology. It's kind of a small one. But with judgment being called with this Ace of Wands, there's something here. A new start here that you're being called to, okay? A new beginning with this Ace of Wands. Okay, what's the star? The Hierophant. Some of you could be feeling a little bit battle wounded in a commitment here, Okay, a little bit scared of commitment, a little battle wounded. Some of you also may be dealing with an Aquarius or a Taurus. Okay, what's this Three of Wands? Yeah, I feel like some of you have been waiting here for a, facing some sort of indecision about a love offer, all right, or an apology or a date or something, or waiting here for possibly a spouse or somebody that you consider spouse-like material, or another Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Maybe some of you are feeling indecision about your own role as a spouse here as well, or waiting on something to happen here. Okay, there may have been some indecision in this area. Okay, what is the Queen of Swords here? This is a goal, so I feel like you want to speak on this. Okay, Seven of Cups about options. Okay, and the Ten of Wands, carrying way too big of a burden, or someone else is carrying way too big of a burden. There's some form of rejection here in regards to options here that you're feeling morose about, or you're carrying a heavy weight about. Spiritual or emotional discontentment here. Okay, in this regard, you want to speak on it, okay, or put an end to it, or something of this sort. You need to cut out these extra burdens that you're carrying relative to your options here. Okay, you have a goal of a new start, though, with the Ace of Pentacles here, okay. I show the King of Swords, okay, that is a counterpart to you, okay. When I show the King of Swords with the Five of Wands, there could be fighting and a clinging on to this person and or this new beginning, all right? Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Four of Coins. Definitely showing two people here showing up with a lot of air in their chart, possibly as well. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, could be, you know, something's making you very sad here about a new beginning. That you're clinging on to. You're clinging on to the promise of a new beginning. You're clinging on to the promise of an engagement, the promise of a marriage, the promise of something tangible here. Possibly with another person, possibly there's fighting over clinging to money or stinginess or fights about money that are causing problems here as well. Okay, the Lovers with the Ace of Coins. This is what you fear. The truth about a choice. Okay, I have the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit. This could be a truth you're not speaking, or a truth you're afraid of, or somebody's choice and somebody making a choice that you're fearful of here, or you're fearful of something to do with the truth, the sunshine being lit on the truth in regards to a new beginning or a choice you made here. Okay, what is the Ten of Cups? Okay, when I show it as your fear, you know, there was something either dishonest or something else here going on. I have the Two of Coins. Okay, I have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Coins, and the Two of Coins. I feel like some of you are making a decision about whether work or working on your own fulfillment and joy and happiness and family is worthwhile. You've been juggling too much, possibly, and you need to make a decision here, a head over heart decision or a heart over head decision, okay, to go with your heart here so that you're not clinging too much, okay, and there may be some places where you've been spreading yourself thin, okay, or arguing really, really bad here, okay. It could be about juggling, could be about you juggling, okay, or juggling something else, okay. It could be about new love, right? And I feel like what's most important is you can't let new love into your heart until you get out of this Five of Coins, Five of Swords space here. There's a decision here, okay, or maybe like new love didn't work here, but it's your choice, okay, whether you value the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups, okay. With this Eight of Coins, I'm showing like work there, but I'm showing this side thing that you're juggling here, or that you're making a decision over here where it's all bad, where it's not all bad, but there's just a lot of change, and there's a decision whether to go for the new, to let the new, the Ace of Cups, which can grow to the Ten of Cups, into your heart, okay, or maybe you may feel like you made a decision where you need to walk away and something didn't work out, okay, something maybe you jumped and leapt into too quickly, okay, here, that left you feeling like you're just arguing like cats and dogs or something, and you're afraid of some truth coming out. There could be something else a little bit going on here, or something on the work front that's affecting the home front, and definitely getting that feeling here, all right. I'm definitely seeing like you question the things that you're nurturing or what you're working on, and there's a call to work on this 10 of Cups with the 9 of Cups, which is like self-care, self-fulfillment here. Okay, give me some final advice for my Cappy. The World. So there's definitely one cycle, the World, the 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Coins. It's like work in collaboration and or closing out a cycle on a contract is a victory, or a conversation about one, okay? There could be a victory here in a new contract, okay? There could also be a cycle that needs to be closed down, okay? With the World, the Chariot, and the 3 of Cups to move on to celebrate, okay? To speak on that kind of celebration, to embody Jupiter, okay? Here is of a higher order, okay? You may have been waiting on this. You may have been waiting. I don't know why I'm getting that, all right? But there may be some success here of someone else's here, and you're called to celebrate with them. You're called to totally transform here, Cappy. I see a total transformation, and definitely something might be ending. Okay, light may be shed on this ending. It may have to do with some old soul ties or something in this regard here, okay? It may have to do with the King of Wands, okay? You could be dealing with another Capricorn as well, or somebody near the Capricorn Saggy cusp, okay? I also have Scorpio and Leo showing up here. We had Gemini in the reading, and I'm definitely seeing a lot of air placements, or maybe a moon or something here as well, if not a sun. The light needs to be shown on what needs to be transformed, okay? With these soul commitments, okay? With any attachments that you have, okay? Here are going through a complete transformation. Okay, let me see if I had anything else to note to you. I think that you will be able to move in this stead at this time. You know, keep your heart open, watch for clinginess, or anything you're gripping onto that's meant to be transformed, okay? And then I see you as being successful. I don't like seeing that you're afraid of the truth. Maybe you're afraid of speaking your truth. Maybe you're afraid of proposing to somebody. Maybe you're afraid of telling somebody how you feel. That could be going on here a little bit, okay? Okay, maybe you're afraid of whether someone's going to choose you or something like this, okay? But that's just you like playing an outcome forward. So don't get yourself so stuck that you're not like thinking, you know, if somebody doesn't choose you, then they're not meant for you or something of this stead, okay? Because I do see a lot of happiness here, okay? And I do see you healing or wanting to heal from a broken heart, okay? To get to this 10 of Cups. So, I love you, Capricorn. Enjoy it. It looks pretty delicious. I mean, it looks pretty damn good. Looks like there's some decisions. And there's like a release of that, like 4 of Pentacles, stinginess, like just watch out for that. Maybe you just need to speak your truth on that, about your fears, whatever it is. Okay? See you later, Capricorn. Hi, Aqua. How are you? I'm here to do your full moon reading for the pink moon. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium, whatever you like to check. Make sure you check your other placements and cross-watch, okay? I did a general tarot astrology discussion in the beginning, all right? And as to you guys, let me just check my notes. This falls in your 9th house of legal matters and the law, as well as higher learning, all right? As well as travel and exploration and all things Sag, okay? You are popping here with the 5 of Swords. I don't like to see you begin like that, but there may be something that you want or a person that you want at all costs. I see this in relationship to someone you have very strong feelings for. 5 of Swords is appearing here, King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, but I show a fear around maybe expressing your love or someone else expressing their love, okay? I do show that you want to transform here in this regard, possibly, in relationship to this, okay? Knight of Wands is your decision. 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, the Hermit. You've been sleeping on something. Something you want to nurture, something you have been nurturing, okay? 6 of Swords, some of you may be involved with a Virgo here, some heartbreak, some indecision. I see you just kind of, and then there's that King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, okay? Okay. This Three of Cups is very celebratory energy, okay? I feel like, you know, you have a goal here of celebration, okay? Or wanting to have a little fun with somebody, wanting to maybe attend a party. Some of you may have an event or something like this, all right? But there also could be the ending of a third-party situation here with death appearing here as one of the goals. So I'm going to pull on death first, okay? Because there's definitely a complete transformation here. Yeah, I feel like some of you... okay, I show some of you are like ending a period of either running away from new love or feeling bound away, unable to tap into new love or a new opportunity when it comes to love. This could also be a creative project, okay? You have Saturn in the second, all right, in your house of income. All right, and things that you value may be changing, and sources of income may become a lot more structured and go through changes over the next several years while Saturn transits Pisces, okay? You have Uranus in your fourth house of home, leading you to believe that between 2018 and now there's been a lot of changes in a lot of your homes, okay? And maybe some of those were quick and unexpected. You also have Venus in there now. All right, you also have a lot of mental energy in there now with Mercury appearing there near the North Node. There is a new way forward that you are thinking about or pointing towards, whether you have it now or not. Okay, and I do show there's some transformation here with that. Your home life will go through a very large transformation, but you are going through a very large transformation, okay? And if you had to seek solace or go through like an ego death here, when it comes to your own restrictions on love. Maybe you just weren't putting yourself out there. Okay, maybe some of you, you know, I feel like some of you weren't putting yourself out there, or you want to get to a better place here. Okay, there may be somebody specific here. Let's see this. Three of Cups. Knight of Wands. It's in your choice. Wheel of Fortune. And the King of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody here that you're dying to run for, or you've been doing a lot of partying, doing a lot of playing the field, could also be here. But, or it's a time to celebrate, it's a time to party, it's a time to have some fun with someone. Okay? What is the King of Cups here? Some of you, may have fallen for someone at work here, okay? Or had something happen with somebody at work here, all right? Because I'm showing the Eight of Coins in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Tower. Boom. Some of you could also have a Scorpio here that you're dealing with at work. Let's see, what's this Knight of Cups over here? Some of you are afraid of communicating an apology or some sort of discussion about some heartache here, or offering an apology to somebody, okay, in a mature way here. Some of you, it's in your fears, okay? Or you're afraid of trying this new thing, all right? Because you're afraid that somebody's gonna break your heart, okay? And maybe keeping you in a place of stagnancy here. What's the Five of Swords? Out of a lighthearted mood, okay? Whatever this Five of Swords is, it's like creating a lot of, you need a lot of strength to deal with it, okay? It's a choice. It's a choice about, it's a very important choice in your life, okay? You've been a little bit of indecision about it. There may have been some arguments, okay? You may be wondering how to approach a situation, or there's something here that you want at all costs. What's the Lovers? The Ace of Wands. The Empress. The Six of Coins. Some of you are facing a decision about who to give to. Some of you could be going through child support issues with the Five of Swords being here, or battles with your own mother, or a mother-like figure, or a boss figure here. Could be in relationship to pay, okay, or something like this, or the give and take on something, okay, making a choice here, okay. There's a new spark here. You need to make a choice in regards to this new spark, okay? King of Wands, what's that? Also in your fears. Okay, there could be somebody with some fire in their chart, or you may be afraid of letting the fire out in your chart. Yeah. Yeah, the King of Wands is with the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. This has to do with letting out some passion here that you've possibly been sleeping on or resting on. What's this Nine of Wands? Page of Wands, King of Wands, and the Moon. What's the Moon here for? Queen of Cups. The Nine of Coins. There's somebody here that's under the moon or hidden, or your emotions are hidden under the moon, okay? It could be a love for somebody. This person could be single. I show this person as single. I'm not sure what the problem is. But it's your choice whether to go after this person or something of this sort, okay? Some of you could be wanting your independence, okay? Some of you could feel a little bit, there could be some good, I mean, I show good news here. And it's like you're either helping hand in it or helping deliver it, okay? What is this? You could have some feelings for a Pisces or a Cancer, but it doesn't matter. There's love here, okay? And there's like a wanting independence here, or somebody that's independent here that like you definitely want to engage in some work with here. This is pre-Empress energy, okay? This is like maybe you need to make a stead of independence, okay, to be able to go after what you want here. Maybe you're afraid a mother figure or a boss figure isn't going to be happy. Now the Emperor is popping out. And the Six of Cups, okay? Some of you could have an old soul tie here. Okay, what's this Tower over here? The Four of Coins. Somebody's clinging to you or you're clinging to them. Four of Coins can be clinging to something, all right, an opportunity, okay? Somebody could be clinging to you. Somebody could be stingy in an opportunity or an offer here that might lead to the blow up of a situation here, okay, to where you can't take anymore and you let go of the clinging forces on you. Hold on one second. Hi Pisces, how are you? I'm here to do your pink moon reading, your full moon. It takes place on April 6th, okay? For you guys, it is in the 8th house, okay? Death, taxes, legacy, inheritance, matters of deep importance, sexual relationships that are important for your soul's journey regardless of how long they last, okay? You guys have your ruler in the first. Your modern ruler, Neptune, is still in the first house. Your Hellenistic ruler, Jupiter, is in the second house. I do feel like a lot of you guys, especially those of you that teach or there's some sort of injury here that you could that could lead to greater income for you, okay, or a new income source for you, or growth of your income, okay? Say if you're a therapist or you're a counselor or you're a performer or anything of that sort, okay? Those of you that are athletes, you know, you could be grappling with healing an injury or dealing with an old injury or things of this sort as well at this time, okay? But the light is being shown into the 8th, pointing to a way forward, okay? There's a lot of positive energy here. There's a lot of positive energy between your between Saturn, which is in your house, okay, which is making a lot of positive sextiles, all right, to some of this energy, all right, that's going on in Aries as well as in Taurus, okay, that I see as very, very positive, okay, and for you in general, okay. I think that these are supportive energies, very supportive, okay, and you don't have a lot of, there's still a square between Neptune and Mars. I don't love that square, but it's not awful, and it's been there for a little while, or come up time and again here and there. It's at a wider orb, okay, now, all right, almost out of orb, so I wouldn't, you know, be concerned with it. I feel like you're cutting through those things, especially with Saturn in your sign now, okay. I think it's giving you, those of you that are in the arts, I think it's giving you a lot of power to really structure your art, really structure your form, to really make new rules for yourself about when you're writing, when you're painting, whatever it is. You know, your new creative efforts in your own business and things of this sort, as well as in love. You may take on a more serious tender tone right now when it comes to personal relationships, okay? People may deem you as a serious person, okay? Not someone to be messed with, okay? On a lighthearted basis, okay? And I am showing a goal of a complete transformation here. You're popping here with death, okay? In relationship, I have in a hope, I have the Emperor, and I have the Ace of Wands and the Fears. Some of you are letting go of a masculine energy, okay? Ending or completely transforming a relationship with a masculine energy. If you are a masculine and you are a father, this could be you. Some of you could be transitioning for a new beginning into something that affects you on a very personal basis, okay? You could be reconstructing the way you serve as an emperor of your own domain as well, in your own home, things of this sort, okay? I'm also showing the Magician here as a main goal around the time of this full moon that's coming to culmination. And with the Magician, I have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So I do feel like there's something to do with work or an opportunity or an offer here, okay? I do see a little bit of fear of rejection, so I feel like you are the offeror, or you are the person exploring, or the person taking up something new here, okay? Whatever it may be, all right? I have a Nine of Pentacles here, okay, as the choice, all right? So it's your choice whether to be single and abundant, okay? This is pre-Empress energy, okay? This is a very pleasant, everyday energy, okay? I feel like you're creating the structure to make sure that you feel this way every day, okay? With Saturn going through the first, okay? Regardless, okay? And I think that you're making independent choices when it comes to finances and money as well, okay? I love this for you. I love this for you. Let me see here. What else do I want to mention? Jupiter is very close to the sun, all right? And you're going to, you know, obviously you're very tied to Jupiter. It's, you know, a 4-degree separation here, all right? So it's very, very powerful. All this is shining onto the moon. I feel like you know what you want when it comes to 8th house matters, okay? And you're very serious about getting them, okay? Some of that could have been because of some hurt or pain that you've experienced here in the past, okay? That lead to this new beginning or this new future for you that you're creating, all right? Let's see here. What's the Page of Pentacles here? Devil, Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to look into that, Pisces. Hold on. What's the Ace of Wands? What's the Ace of Wands here? Some of you have a new beginning, or you're fearing a new beginning in love, okay? Some of you may not feel like it's the right time if somebody comes at you real quick. You know, with like a love offer. You're not into like, some of you are like, don't have time for the inconsistent behavior here when it comes to this new beginning. Or some of you may actually have like a little bit of a fear of like getting what you want may happen a little bit faster than you're ready for, or something like this. And you may be just a little scared of it. Okay. Okay, what's the Death? You're scared of doing things too quickly. Yeah, you are hoping for a victory here. Some of you may do something in competitive in the, that may be engaged in something competitive here, a competitive sport, something that you have to compete for, or something in the public eye here a little bit. Something may be completely transforming here. I do see you having a goal of, you know, making it through this, and it's got great energy behind it. So I don't, you know, see that as anything to fear. I do show here with this Emperor and this Eight of Swords, it's like, I don't know if you feel like judged by your father, okay? Some of you could have felt restricted by your ideas of a father figure or by some masculine energy or boss figure in your life. I feel like that's ending and you're separating yourself from that, whatever that was here, okay? I feel like somebody is like, meh. Somebody may not be happy about the changes you're making, but I feel like you want to keep this person at a distance. Some of you want to keep this person at a distance, okay? Some of you are making these changes because you weren't happy with the father you were, or your ideas of fatherhood, or your ideas of being a boss figure to yourself. You've totally released the chains of, you're like building a new kingdom kind of thing, okay? Like, I don't have to have all these rules because I'm now doing this or something like this, okay? With the Magician here, I feel like you're manifesting it. Some of you are in communications, okay, of some sort. Some of you could also be in skilled labor, all right? Some of you could be in skilled labor and like very highly valued in a very busy business, okay? Some of you could work with paperwork here, all right? But I see that there's something you're manifesting here that's going to go to the Ten of Pentacles very quickly. Okay, and I feel like you are structured at a base of it right now with the 3 of coins, 8 of wands to the 10 of coins. Nice. Okay, but this right here I need to check on. What's this 4 of cups over here? I feel like some of you rejected a marriage or rejected a live-in, a relationship or something like this here, or are afraid of one. I feel like some justice is coming for you. Some of you, yeah, may be dealing with some of you are afraid to say no to somebody. I don't know who and I don't know why. But some of you need to, or you're going to reject somebody or something, and it's their justice, it's their karma that they have to deal with, okay, for whatever happened or occurred here. Something of this said. Okay, what's the devil over here? Some of you somebody's clinging to some of you, or you're clinging to someone else here, or you're getting an offer, okay? Or you're getting rid of somebody that was clinging to you, somebody that had an unhealthy emotional attachment to you. Capricorn energy here. Could be any sign, okay? Some of you are also could possibly get a contract or something new here that is a very big celebration, okay? Okay. All right. And I feel like it's the Five of Cups. Some of you are making a choice, okay? And there's something that you get that's like good news, but it makes you sad or something like this, okay? Closing out a cycle with someone, all right? I feel like you're fine with it. Because I feel like some of you are like releasing bonds that other people had to you or something like this. Some sort of chain, okay? Some sort of chain, okay, to go after your own wish fulfillment here, okay? Some of you also may be healing from wounds related to a mother or another mother figure here or something here. I'm also showing a potential relationship here that's very important here with the King of Wands, male or female. This person could have Sag, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, okay, in their chart, popping with the Emperor and the Two of Wands. Somebody else may be bitter about something here, and you just need to keep up your boundaries here. And I show that you will with the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, Justice, and the Page of Coins. Something for you is not for everyone else. Pisces. Okay. On this Nine of Pentacles, I'm showing the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. That looks hella great. Okay, it's your choice to grab hold of these new beginnings, all right, and celebrate. There's some big weight here that's going to be lifted or will be lifted here, okay, that you're battling, okay, and you are reaping some sort of harvest, and there is a celebration for you avoiding some sort of tower moment here, okay? What's this? Some of you may have had like a boss or a work figure here, or something happened here, somebody in a little bit of trouble here at a corporation here. Some of you could work in like undercover stuff here. Some of you could be in like the military or law enforcement here, okay? Or somebody you're with is. That's the truth. Okay, that looks good. Enjoy that, Pisces. I'm not sure what you got going on there, but these are short reads for the moon. Okay, I'll be back with you with a longer read. It looks good. Your choice is to embrace any celebrations that come along. Embrace your aces. Protect yourself. And you have a lot of overflowing new gifts here. Okay? I love you, Pisces. Have a wonderful pink moon.